I'd like to begin with a fact. Whether in a small town like McAllen in the Rio Grande, or in Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles, it is business. Big business.
Raccoon.
Dragon.
You're a dragon.
Listen. Dragon. Listen. Dragon.
You're a dragon.
Listen. Dragon. Dragon. Listen.
Dragon.
Dragon.
You've opened the dragon. There was Giscard and Valryon,
Listen. Dragon.
Vermithrax, Isovis,
Listen.
Arcanine, Raxis,
Dragon. Listen.
Vega,
Dragon.
and Valerian.
Can't we get along? No, nobody gets along. Everybody sucks.
Dragon.
Not blacks and whites. Every fucking body. I hate everybody and everything about every fucking body.
Listen. Dragon. Listen. Dragon.
You're a dragon.
Listen. Dragon. Dragon. Listen.
Dragon.
Dragon.
You've opened the dragon.
Listen. Dragon. Listen. Dragon. Listen. Dragon.
Thousand blades.
All right, we're live in the Dragon Pit. Thinking about putting some bars on one of these beats. Just might do that. All right, I got something for you. We'll get right into it because I'm pressed for time. So there's a guy in Africa claiming to be Jesus. And there's 1 million people that believe him. And this video is going to break it all down. I promise you I'm going to be pausing this a bunch of times and telling some jokes. Because this is, you'll see.
I love your hair. I love your hair.
I love you, Deanna. Don't worry. I'm not sure what that was about, that lady. But on the flip side, we got our car back. We're about 30 minutes away, and we see this celebration in the road in front of us. After an 8-hour journey from Nairobi, we have finally made it.
So excited. You have no idea how excited I am.
As we approach Jesus' compound, how are you?
I'm fine.
Nice to meet you. Hi, hi.
Oh,
You look beautiful. I walk further inside, and there he is, Jesus Christ. Hi. Pleasure to meet you. How are you?
I'm just okay. Maana Mungu ni mwaminifu siku zote.
It's not for granted to witness the second coming of Jesus Christ. And the whole world will have to witness for him.
Jesus have come back the second time.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Yo, you know what this means, right?
Right.
This means that you and I are screwed, bro. Everything cool on the audio and the video?
Yeah.
Yo,
I could get some lighting.
do we have to go get baptized as soon as possible, or what's going on? We have to do something, don't we?
You got to put up your motherfucking defense shield for the cognitive dissonance out here.
Nah,
motherfuckers they zombie status, in terms of they, academia. Motherfuckers are retarded. So, a motherfucker can come back claiming you can't even say, I'm falling in. A motherfucker can show up claiming to be Christ, right? Even though the Bible say that many will come in my name claiming to be Christ. So, these people are just gullible, they obviously don't pay attention to scripture. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what though? Yo, I got a question for you, right? Because seriously, right now, me and you gonna talk as Christians, right? As if we're Christians, right? So we don't offend nobody. So Jesus is coming back, right? That's what the book says. So I'm with you. I think this guy isn't legit, right? But if he did come back, how do you think this would look, yo? Like, what would we? Would he come back literally and us not believe it and just think it's a scammer?
That's what the hologram shit is gearing up for. Is a vision of Jesus coming back in the clouds, as depicted in the Bible. And one thing it says is that every eye will see Christ coming in the clouds. So, there's a bit of a contradiction there when people, die and go to hell or go to heaven, because Jesus needs to come back and everybody needs to see him come back, for the whole going to in hell process to begin, because that's where judgment day is supposed to be started at. But a lot of people be telling themselves, oh yeah, my mom is in heaven or so is in heaven, and it's like y'all forgot about the whole aspect of purgatory, of being in a limbo state waiting for judgment day. So nobody's in heaven right now. Heaven is empty. You got to wait for Jesus to come back, and see the thing, these people can't count, because if Jesus came here, he died, and then he came back, and then he went to heaven. So how, if somebody coming up claiming to be Christ, how is that the second coming of Christ? Clearly that's three. I mean, are we following basic arithmetic now? You know what I'm saying? That's three. So if this dude is this is not the second coming of Christ, it's the third coming of Christ. It's the third installment. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's some funny moments in this video though. I'm like, if they have the right to do this, we have a right to clown them. So
I don't know what's going on, but they're all like chanting, almost screaming and praying. It's crazy.
Wait a minute. First of all, let me say, there's a lot of shit in this video that I do like, right? I do like this. These people look like they got a peaceful community that's free of BS and living the best life. You know what I mean? So we can't be all the way mad at them. There's some blasphemous BS going on, but they've been manipulated, and you know how that go. But there's some stuff in here that I like. I'm gonna tell some jokes.
This is not a joke. Take it very seriously. Just feel the emotion on the people when they're bowing down to Jesus one by one. Now he's introducing all of his prophets.
I am Prophet Benjamin. Prophet Solomon.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What did she say? I'm high, dog. I might.
Prophets.
I am Prophet Benjamin.
This, brother Khalid, is Prophet Benjamin.
I don't know if she said Benjamin, but it sounds like it's almost.
Nigga, Benjamin is written on the screen.
It don't sound like she said. It don't sound like she said Benjamin, but it's a prophet.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me play it again. She said something.
It sounds like she said prophet purgatory.
Hold it, man. You being silly.
And now he's introducing all of his prophets.
I am Prophet Benjamin. Prophet Solomon. I'm
Pergamy.
Angel Lawi.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I'm
She said.
Angel
Pergamy.
Noah, the builder.
Oh, this is Noah. This is the angel Noah, brother. The builder of the ark. Ain't that something? Wow.
Hey, who's giving these black women masculine names?
No, those are the names of the prophets, dog.
Yeah, but these are clearly men.
They can't deviate, can they?
Benjamin and Noah are clearly men. You know,
there was another one too. I can't remember, but this is crazy. This looks a lot like.
I don't understand why a woman would read and be inspired by it, but everywhere in the Bible, women is doing something bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the Bible is very hard on women.
Yeah, like it's super misogynistic. You know, women
Yeah,
are responsible for sin. They do everything wrong. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't see how a woman can read that. Like, how can you get mad at a man in the flesh saying these things that are in the Bible, but not be mad at the religion for this being put in here in the first place? That is absurd.
That's a good point.
They get mad at pastors and shit for saying the things that they read in the Bible, but you're not getting mad at the author of the Bible. If I wrote a book that seemed like a hit piece to you, you would be mad, right? And you would cuss me out and tell me how you hate me and all of that.
Yo, he's gonna say some interesting stuff in this video to watch.
They're still doing the ceremony and drums are coming out. This lady behind me in the purple is in a state of trance right now. She fell on the floor and everybody's encouraging her and they're screaming and shouting. Slain in the spirit is when a person acts possessed or falls down experiencing religious ecstasy. But where's the proof they're not faking it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because of the prayer she prayed, so the Holy Spirit came into her. Like an angel took her away from the outer world. So now what you saw, she was in the outer world.
That the Holy Spirit
That was
what'd you say?
What? I said, why am I not surprised that the Holy Spirit is in females?
You better relax there, bro. You better relax there and keep watching.
Well, that's in reference
just have some patience. They ain't alone.
Well, let's keep it PG.
It's more of them, though.
Let's keep it PG.
Remember, Jesus is a man.
Julia.
Here we go. Anything I've ever experienced anywhere. The emotion, the spirituality, the realness of it. Now they're dancing around the village with the drum and singing.
You know what I found the most interesting about this whole thing? It's like a blend of three things. The first thing is Christianity, because I saw them reading the actual Bible. Second thing is their Jesus, which is not the Jesus of the Bible, so that's a little bit weird of a mix. And then the third thing is the Africanness of it all. You see the welcome that they give the people and all the singing, to welcome people. That's how you do it the African way. So it's like a really interesting blend of three things together.
Can it be true? Is this really Jesus? With all the crazy things happening in today's world, perhaps it's not so crazy to think the second coming is upon us. Here, they believe the book of Revelation has come full circle. Jesus is now taking us inside of the church.
Yo, these people believe in that the end days is unfolding. That's wild.
Remember when Jesus told Peter that you will deny me 3 times, right? Remember that shit? And then the movie depicted Peter being baffled by realizing that, damn, I did exactly what this nigga said I was gonna do. So that would suggest that Jesus would be able to either read people's path or read the future altogether. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe, yeah. Powerful and all that.
So what messages from the future do Jesus got for us? You know, you should be like, listen, man, don't fuck with this, don't do that. And your wife gonna leave you anyway, so it don't matter. Like, he should be dropping truths on people like that. Like, don't listen. This is the show me era. Everybody's from Missouri. You got to show us. We got the social. We got how many social medias we got now? We got a new one, Red Note or some shit like that. But this is the show me era. If you come up claiming you Jesus, a nigga gonna be like, nigga, you need to turn this motherfucking water into wine or something.
Exactly. I'm going to get a gallon of water, and I need you to turn all these water. Look, I'm going to get a whole case of water. I need you to turn all this water into wine, and I'm going to start my own business.
Right. Motherfuckers gonna be coming to Jesus with business proposals like, yo, man, look, can you sign this right here? We want
He would be on every talk show in the world. Piers Morgan, Joe Rogan.
How does it feel to be Jesus Christ?
He's
very happy because
here's another thing I'm not satisfied with. Why does the Messiah have this shabby ass rundown church? Now I don't want to hear no shit about meager. Never mind. I shouldn't even said that. There's so many verses in the Bible you can cook me on that. It's ridiculous.
Well, we already know.
I take that back.
You know that Jesus. You know, he came. He's supposed to be riding on a donkey.
Right.
You know, all right. All right. But here's the thing. But you see, you're making a good point. Why does Jesus have a church in the first place? Show me in the Bible. Matter of fact, even better, give me a location of Jesus' church.
See, you're going down a rat. Nah, we're not doing that.
No, you shouldn't. We're doing this.
What is this book in your hand? What does it mean to you?
Umuhimu ni kwamba hiki kitabu kinaashiria.
He believes that people should follow this book according to how it's written, because it guides human on what to follow.
When did you first realize that you're Jesus?
Wakati nilipokuwa mtoko,
he was at school when he was 10 years old, and he felt he drew a picture of the cross.
Yo.
Oh shit.
He realized he was Jesus when he was 10.
He's
fascinating.
He said he could control the cross.
No, he was drawing it on a piece of paper. And let me make sure.
It sounded like he said he can control the cross. I want to know how he can control the cross.
He was at school when he was 10 years old, and he felt he drew a picture of the cross. So when he was drawing the cross, he felt like he left the world. And the voice of the Lord told him, "You are my son." When he was 12 years old, he was visited by thousands and thousands of angels at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's cap, yeah.
Yo. All right, wait a minute.
Yeah,
this is getting wild.
He was visited by thousands and thousands of angels at 3 in the morning. And when they
listen. The angels came at 3 in the morning, dog. Hold up.
I want to know what the voice sound like in your head that told you that you was the son. It wasn't your voice. Sure you wasn't hallucinating and thinking
about. That sounded like SETI, yo.
He was visited by thousands and thousands of angels at 3 in the morning. And when they came here, they said, "Hi, Son of God." And one of them said, "I am Angel Gabriel."
Hi,
when he left, another one came and said, "He's Angel Raphael." When Angel Mariam got there, she told him not to fear because he's doing the Lord's work.
How did you convince people that you're Jesus?
Haya yote yatatokana na Mungu mwenyewe. Mungu ndiye anaye.
So this is God is doing the work for him. He's not the one to convince people.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, he didn't convince people.
Wow. No, it's God who's convincing. So God brought the nations to him. He's saying even us coming here was prophesied a long time ago.
How do you deal with haters or people that think that you're not the real Jesus?
Haya yote yatatokana na Mungu mwenyewe. Mungu ndiye anayesababisha.
Yo, you laughing now, but wait till you see how many people believe this.
Saying he just pray to God to forgive them because if they don't know, they even crucified him 2,000 years ago. But wow. God promised that he will make sure that the whole world knows that he's the Son of God.
Part of me wants to believe that Jesus is telling the truth. Just look at how fiercely everyone worships him. What is going on right now? This is insane. Oh, no!
going down in there.
Thank you, Jesus.
So that
Yo, this cat is nature boy, dog.
Yo, man, listen, man. Jesus didn't have no church.
No, he didn't.
Everywhere, every time you seen Jesus preaching, he was outside preaching.
And his prophets weren't women or his disciples.
So the simple fact that you talking about, you got some dude talking about Jesus and he got a church. You already scamming.
This is blasphemous, dog.
Jesus ain't had no church. He preached outside.
He's no different than David Koresh, Jim Jones, or any of them. It's the same thing. Only he hasn't, murdered anybody yet.
the spirits just left, went to Asia, went to America to like fight all evil.
What spirits?
The spirits of the people here.
So
they left, they went to Asia, they went to America, they went all over the world to fight evil.
So they weren't here?
No, they weren't here.
Does it ever happen where
you
escaped
whoa.
to
it's evil?
So
the spirits just left. So the spirits just left, went to Asia, went to America to like fight all evil.
What spirits?
The spirits of the people.
Oh, their spirits went to Europe, Asia, and America to fight all evil. So what we got going on in Europe, Asia, and America? Well,
evil. Maybe it's you know what? Fuck that. Maybe goodness is evil to them because that's the only thing that seems like it's getting fought is goodness.
Well, in Europe, you got thousands and thousands of dead human beings from an ongoing war that hasn't stopped yet.
Well, this dude is the Antichrist. You know
Asia was suffering cataclysmic floods. I think they're dealing with a pandemic in China right now.
And see, the Antichrist just simply means before Christ. It means something that's becoming before. Anti means something that comes before or in place of. That's what anti is. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody who's claiming to be Christ is in fact the Antichrist. You know what I mean? Because there is no Christ. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. It's a consciousness.
They left, they went to Asia, they went to America, they went all over the world to fight evil.
So they weren't here?
No, they weren't here.
Does it ever happen where you escape to other parts of the world?
He left first, they just followed him. His spirit went to Iran. He went to India. Mumbai, New Delhi.
What about North Korea? Pakistan.
Na North Korea pia
North Korea, South Korea, nimeenda Iraq.
He went to Iraq.
You're naming like all my favorite countries that I visited.
There's a reason why you visited those countries.
I visited because of you.
The dude is actually saying something mystical happened because they both just so happened. His spirit went to the same countries that,
His spirit went to. Well, how was his spirit just there, or in somebody else's body? Like what was?
No, his spirit went first, and then all of those people's spirits followed him there. Just the spirits. That's it. To fight evil. So that means they must be right here, right now, in Los Angeles, right? Or let's see. Wait a minute.
They're doing a
2058.
The gospel he's preaching right now will spread until 2058.
2050.
The gospel of his preaching will stretch out until 2058.
What does that even mean?
Over 100 years, huh?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It means I'll be about 90 years old.
Like
58, and then what happens after that?
There'll be a new generation.
Kwa ajili ya farasi mweupe duniani.
From next year, there's going to be a big earthquake because there's a white horse coming to Earth.
Really?
Kila jicho litamtazama.
What date?
what the hell the horse is?
Whoa. There's a big earthquake. There's a big earthquake coming because of a white horse. What? Oh my God.
Well, that kind of do make sense. You know, behold the pale
He's
white
not going
horse.
to say the date, but
Right.
You know,
coming year,
you know,
at the end of the
they
coming year.
pulling from the
Earthquake
Bible,
where?
You know?
Oh, they can ready to tell us where the earthquake going. Oh, we got to listen. This is important news because he's about to tell us where it's going.
He's not going to say the date, but it's the coming year, at the end of the coming year.
Earthquake where?
It will be all over the world
Kwa ajili ya farasi mweupe.
because of the white horse.
Farasi wale saba wenye mapiko tayari wamo duniani.
Okay, there already is 7 black horses in the world. That's why there's issues in Israel and Gaza.
Anything on these 7 black horses, bro, that are already here?
Well, was last year they had the white horses and the black horses running through the streets of England, and they had blood on them and some shit like that, and everybody was sad because they was like that was a bad omen and that meant that bad things was coming.
Oh, really? This guy might be for real, dog. Let's give him a chance.
They're not following the word of God.
Russia
as well.
Ukraine,
Libya,
Afghanistan,
Pakistan.
There's going to be an issue in Peru as well. Equator, at the equator as well.
You can predict the future.
Yeah, because he has the power from God, because the son does what the father does.
What do you want to say to the people who believe that you are running a cult?
He's not a cult. He's Jesus. And they should know that he's not a preacher, he's not a pastor. He's Jesus. Because God looked and saw that people were breaking the covenant with him, and he decided to bring him back.
The more
So God looked at people breaking the covenant and decided to wait till 2025. This was a significant year to bring him out while Trump is being elected and California's on fire.
So, but what are you doing here? Like, if you hear, like, listen, it say the scriptures say that Jesus is coming back with a sword. It don't say he coming back with a camera, you know, to just talk shit. Like, Jesus is supposed to be coming back to catch wreck.
Yeah, like the take and ask questions later. And when we talk about scripture, then Jesus is the least of our problems. We got a 7-headed dragon to worry about.
This motherfucker is smiling like it's a game. Like, Jesus ain't coming back. He's supposed to come back with his poker face on. Like, listen, I ain't playing no games with y'all. I come to smite some motherfuckers.
He's supposed to be right at that White House. Like, look here, things about to change.
Remember that Jesus is supposed to turn mother against daughter and father against son. I see that happening.
If Jesus was here, he's supposed to go up to the White House on January 20th, tell everyone, excuse me, get out my way. All them Secret Service niggas go up to Trump's desk and be like, sir, you are relieved. Excuse me, get out of my chair. I'm home now.
Jesus don't need no passport, neither. Just appear over here.
Right.
Matter of fact, walk across the motherfucking ocean.
Exactly. No ships, no nothing. None of that.
Just walk over
Jesus
here.
Points to wars, conflicts, and the climate catastrophe, the more I'm starting to believe he's back. It's no secret that humanity is in need of saving. But what do his prophets think? Is he the real Jesus Christ?
Yes, he's the real Jesus I've ever met. He's the same Jesus who was there, and he has come back now. He's the real Jesus Christ.
Did he cure any sickness of you, or how did you meet him?
I was feeling very ill. I was very, very sick. I had moved over the hospitals. I've been taken to several hospitals.
Stop. Both of these people were sick, right? They said she'd been taken to several hospitals. Let me tell you, I have a theory. I have a theory that this woman really was sick. But I think by the time she had been to these several hospitals and then, you know, nothing left to try but Jesus, I think by that time her sickness just went away. I mean, how long do people stay sick? 3-4 days? I think that's what happened.
I was in a coma for almost a month. The moment I was brought here, Jesus prayed. Then he prayed for me. That very day, I woke up and I was okay.
Some people think this is a cult.
To me, he is not fake.
You cannot direct God to do something.
Got it.
He knows what to do.
Because what he has done for me, it is marvelous.
God knows what to do.
This is the real deal.
It's the real Jesus.
How do you know Jesus?
When he was coming out from the jail.
He was in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Because, people
There we go. Okay. Now this is making sense. All right, let me roll up. So this is how he got his nigga. Do you know? Jesus did a bid, my G. Remember, he found out when he was 10, right? So somewhere down the line, he did something to land his ass in prison. you care to share with us what he did? Any theories?
And what was you doing in jail? What was you doing in jail? Waiting to get out?
That nigga might have been in jail for saying he was Jesus. That's what he might have been in jail for. I can't believe this, man.
Well, clearly you didn't prove that you were Jesus, because why was you in jail?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Why was you in jail in the first place? Like, all right, like, tell them show them motherfuckers that you in jail, or open the bars with your mind or some shit. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
Oh man, open the bars with your mind. That's what you get.
Fucking Jesus, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a king. You talking about the King of Kings, man? Like, you know.
I think I better play this video.
How do you know Jesus?
when he was coming out from the jail.
He was in jail?
Yeah.
Why?
Because people were trying to make fun of him and think that he's not a good guy. But just this year, I guess.
Oh, so you just met him this year?
A few months ago, yeah.
You met him a few months ago?
Yeah.
Is he really Jesus?
Yeah, you can say he's a God sent.
What kind of answer is that?
On the internet, people say they want to crucify you.
When you read the book of Hebrews, that is not good to crucify me.
So you don't want to be crucified?
That is not good. It happens when I was there in the Middle East.
So you don't want to happen again? But the police...
I am impressed, though, because those holes from that crucifixion healed up marvelously. You see his hands? They're beautiful. The man has beautiful hands. That is fascinating. Well, I mean, they're 2,000-year-old wounds, so never mind.
Police take you in the police station. People think that it was a cult, so the police arrested you.
They arrested me for...
Wow! He went to jail for running a cult. I promise you, I did not watch this part of this video, yo. I'm seeing this for the first time. The real Jesus went to jail for running a cult. Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Isn't that the Bible story is kind of similar to that, isn't it? Isn't that why they crucified him or something to that degree? Can't really remember. I know the people that crucified him were in opposition. So they probably thought the same thing. So he should have been able to beat that case on double jeopardy, right? Or no, actually, that would make him a career criminal. I wonder how much time he did. We are so bad.
7 days. But when they investigate, they didn't care, and
they have no reason for you to be arrested.
They have no reason for me to be arrested.
If you could give one message to everyone in the world, what would you tell them?
I would like to tell them that I'm now back.
I never thought I would
Yo, can you why do all these religious holy dudes clasp their hands together like that? You ever notice that? Look how he got his hands. they all do that. What is is that some Masonic symbol or something? Or is that in the Bible or something?
You meet Jesus.
This is a fantastic day.
What's interesting is that I always hear Jesus talking about how his soul is carried around the world. And you see the fence here, it says Jesus of Tongeren, and your soul shall live in Australia, South America, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America. So he says it right here on his gate. Do all the prophets live right here in this village?
No, they usually come from home.
Who lives here, all these houses?
Jesus lives here alone.
Really?
With his family.
With his family.
We've entered Jesus' living room.
Jesus got kids. And he got about 7 houses.
Pretty cool in here. This is your house. I'm gonna.
This is Angel Benjamin.
This is Angel Benjamin.
Now wait a minute. Wait. All right. See.
And Jesus' house.
Wait. God damn. This is the Messiah, and he don't even have a window. His floor, his ceiling is made of metal. Yo, Jesus Christ doesn't have a window.
Benjamin, the wife to Jesus. Amen.
Jesus?
Benjamin is not only Jesus' prophet, but she is also his. All right, see. Wow. I don't even know which joke to tell. He's married to Benjamin. Benjamin is a prophet. They don't have a window. That's his son. So what would that make him? The mini Messiah? What? Does this guy have any power, this kid right here? They got to rewrite scripture. There's going to be some new scripture, of course, right? So maybe this kid right here is divine also.
This with a wife and kids? Well, that's new, and it doesn't quite align with what the Bible says.
10 Commandments.
What do you think about the 10 Commandments?
That's wakitimiliza haya maagano ya 10 Commandments.
He believes that all human beings are supposed to fulfill the 10 Commandments because it means if you follow them, then you'll be saved.
Wanadamu wamefunja the Sabbath day.
People do not follow some of the commandments like the Sabbath day. Nobody follows the Sabbath day anymore. Wow. He's saying when he preaches, people say that this is only for Jewish people.
Can you tell Jesus that I'm Jewish?
Maoni yangu kwa Yahudi ni kwamba
he's saying that Jewish people should also follow the Bible because during the time of Jesus, he made life really hard for him. But now the gospel has spread to everybody, regardless of how hard you made it for Jesus. So even you should follow the Bible.
We believe that Jesus was Jewish.
Kulingana na miaka 2000 iliyopita nalikuwa kule Uyahudi.
He believes that 2000 years ago, he was Jewish, he was there, but he has come back now as an African.
In this room, there were
2,000 years ago, he was Jewish, and he has come back as an African.
handing their sins to Jesus.
This area knows me as a servant of God.
It's really a beautiful community here.
It's a very beautiful village.
What's your goal in life?
My goal is to take people to heaven.
All people?
All people worldwide.
So me?
Even you, not Kenya, not Africans only, but the entire world.
So how can you take everyone to heaven?
When I preach this gospel, I want them to repent and to become obedient to my Lord. Then God can indict.
We're on borrowed time. We're on limited time right now, dog. Me and you, we have to get out here quickly. We have to get to Africa ASAP, or we're screwed. We have to go be saved, bro, and we're BSing.
Yeah, I need to go to Africa because it's a lot that need to be saved. that want to be saved, though. They want to be saved, you know. So it's not like here where women don't want no saving. They don't want.
I wouldn't even be all the way mad if the whole world did listen to this dude and just get their act together.
them. Book of life.
What can you say about him?
When our neighborhood here are sick, they always run at his place so that he pray for them and they get well.
Have you done that?
I mean, this is
And he
Jesus
makes you feel
didn't come
better?
back
Yes,
to
he
keep
prays for
talking.
us.
Like
Really?
this is like
You can think what you want about this community, but as they're singing and chanting,
Yo, the young girl just said that the people in her neighborhood come here when they're sick, and he prays them all to health. I mean, he has receipts.
it feels very real. The emotions, the spirituality. I met these guys in Nairobi, and I asked them about you, and they said not nice things.
That one is a lie. That's a con man. You got to crucify that man.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's good.
So you don't mind
when these things, God make it reality in this world. Then this
then
information will be very, very nice, and they will say, "God, help us. We didn't know you are there." That is good.
Dangerous man.
It's really interesting walking around the village with Jesus. It's a really still place. There's only a few houses here. Everybody seems to know him and love him, but the real test is going to be taking a car 30 minutes away to the actual town where there's a busy market. And then we're going to walk around and see what people think of him. We have a car full of people here. Jesus is on the phone. The prophets are behind us. I'm curious what
they going in there deep because they know he need protection.
Well, I
people will
want
think in a bigger city.
I want to comment on a statement they said about Jesus being a Jew, and they said that Jesus came back as. Here's the thing: Africans, Africans been carrying this. What about philosophical Jews? Philosophical Jews that Jewish people was, you know what I'm saying? Just like in Islam and you got people, the Arabs is racist to the black people. You know what I'm saying? Coming to see the cobblestone. So Africans created the symbol that these people use on their flag, and they've been practicing and dealing with Judaism before these people who want to insert, okay, yeah, Jesus was Jewish. Yeah, in your fiction story, but you know, y'all crafted the story from an African source.
Whoa.
Are they believers? Will they idolize him or try to crucify him? This is going to be interesting. People are just screaming, Yesu, which is Jesus, out the window.
Yo, they all worship him.
Yeah.
He said worldwide I am famous.
Amina.
Pretty chaotic. There's a lot of people around it.
Oh, look at this, bro.
Yesu. We got a crew of people following us. Everyone wants to see Jesus. How do you feel that everybody knows you?
That's good, and I'm happy because of that.
So far, everybody seems to really like him. They're like wanting to say hi.
Amina. Mungu bariki anapouza mambo ikuwe sawa. Amen.
Is he the real Jesus?
I don't know, but otherwise I've been worshiping the God that I've never seen. So maybe it's the real Jesus because I've never seen God. How are you?
This is literally insane. There's like hundreds of people around here. I can't move. I'm getting like
now.
Stop my people.
What was you saying about all women earlier?
I don't use that word all. That word. The more that people use the word all, the more they show.
There are 1,000 men in this picture right here.
From using them. No way possible for me to know any and everything about all people. You know what I'm saying?
Look at all these men in this picture, dog. There are 1,000 brothers in this picture right here. They all worship this dude. This is crazy.
Not
I don't believe it.
Too many people. following us. Jesus asked for a goat. I'm gonna get him a goat. This one right here in the white.
All right, let's say
if they kill this goat, bro. If they kill this goat, they gave him a goat. Wait a minute.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something good about this, and I want to see if you can follow suit. Can you find something good about this? All right. So my thing I'm going to say is that you see like the youth out there and people out there, they looking at this person as a deity, but that's a black man. So they're looking at this person and saying that this is God. And the only thing that would make this more worse or ridiculous is if it was a white person out there telling them that they was Jesus. They follow him behind this white person worshiping this white. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing in this. That at least it's a brother, and these people was worshiping an actual black person. You know what I'm saying? Or African person. Because I know people don't like that word.
Huh. I don't know. That's just racism, more racism.
So all right, well, so can you see anything that's good about this?
Oh yeah, I said that in the beginning.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I said the village is unified.
Okay.
There's no signs of nonsense. There wasn't no crazy looking stuff.
Okay.
No ratchetness.
It's unified, and
you ain't see no hair weaves like the chicks that live in the city in Africa. Most of them got weave and stuff, man.
It's positive black imagery. Like I'm glad he wasn't. I'm glad that Jesus ain't like a polo shirt on or something. Like you know what I mean.
This is very evil, though. This is evil as hell, dog.
It could be worse.
Yes, how am I going to take my money out of my pocket? There's no way I can take money out of my pocket. Oh my God, Jesus.
Hey, thanks for paying.
No problem. Enjoy the goat with your family. Enjoy.
I'm not. Hey.
Look at all these people looking at you, man.
Malachi York.
How do you feel?
You love me. I feel happy. It's good.
Feels like I'm walking with the president of Kenya. There's so many people here. Everyone has their phone out taking pictures of them. Makes me think that it's not a cult.
You can get a selfie with Jesus.
Like, what do you do?
It's Jesus from Tongareni.
I don't know about Jesus. I don't know about Jesus. Jesus is like I like Jesus. I like Jesus.
Look how many people are crowding around the car. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
Quite the experience.
Well, I gotta say, after being here, meeting Jesus in his village, and also taking him to the town, I gotta say, even if you're a doubter, whatever he created for himself, it feels real. People idolize him. They bow down to him. They really do think he's Jesus. If you ask me, it's totally a cult. But you know what? It's been a pleasure to shoot this story. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more epic stories from every country in the world.
I don't know. This is a bold white dude right here. He gonna say that right there while they all there. He gonna say, obviously, this is a cult. He crazy.
I mean,
but see, he is away from everybody though. He ain't stupid.
But see, like people don't get to call anything a cult. Like, all right. In essence, all religion is a cult. A cult is when you adapt the ideologies and principles of one person. So to try to play this game where this is a religion and that's a cult is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it seem like people who worship white Jesus ain't in the cult, right? And people who worship black Jesus, they in the cult. That's the bullshit. That's the evilest thing that was said out here. You know what I'm saying? These people are misled and they just going further in their misdirection. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. These people didn't wake up and say, "Hey, I'm going to mislead myself." That was a well laid out scheme to get these people to be like this. You know what I'm saying? In terms of their religious practices. But for this dude to come in and deem this as a cult, it's like, all right, well, if this is a cult, then what isn't a cult?
I don't know. I know this is evil in its purest form, bro. All right. Let me jump into this next story because this is bananas right here. Man, the world is, whew. I don't like it, man. I'm not pleased with the planet Earth right now. It's very, very sick and ill. All right, here we go. Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue reacts to a video about her having sex with 1,057 men in 12 hours. That ain't even a full day, dog. That's 12 hours. So wait a minute. Let me do some mathematics real quick. I'm stupid.
Man, she ain't had no sex with no.
Impossible. Damn, I took my calculator.
At the very best, you can say she was penetrated by that many men. But them niggas they ain't get nothing off, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Impossible. No way.
Ain't nobody get nothing off. Ain't nobody get no reps in. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see the receipt anyway. I want to see the video. Anyway, after Bonnie Blue.
No true work was put in on this experiment that she's talking about.
Right.
Because this is clearly an experiment. Nobody says to themselves, like, yo, I need 1,000 niggas to get my shit off. If you need 1,000 niggas to get your shit off, there's something wrong with your box. You got to break your box.
You're not human. After Bonnie Blue claimed she slept with 1,000 men in 12 hours, a comedian edited her announcement.
Your juice box got lava in it. You know what I mean? That's the problem. But the thing, but the worst thing about this is because everybody would jump on her and be like, "Damn, why she do this?" But all of them dudes who did that, they worse than her. Because all right, who is the guy that was number 555? You guys,
who was number 8?
All of y'all are scumbags. Like, did y'all wait in line? Like, yeah, I'm up next. Like,
maybe the article gets into it. And her face is plastic too. She's had much surgery on her face. This chick is crazy. You can tell. You can look at her and tell she looked like a mannequin. Oh boy, her real name, Tia Billinger, is a high-profile OnlyFans creator who rose to prominence after bragging about sleeping with barely legal college-age students. Wow, this chick is all over the place. She would attend college events such as spring break to sleep with them to make money, and as a result has been forbidden from entering Australia and deported from Fiji. Damn, this chick is so much of a whore, she's banned from 2 nations. God damn. She's only 25. Wow.
So all right, my question is she sex trafficking herself?
I don't even know. This 25-year-old has now claimed she slept with over 1,000 men.
That sounds like she's sex trafficking herself to me. That's what that sounds like.
In only a matter of hours, which she said is a world record. Blue spoke about her efforts in a video posted to her TikTok where she explained how she achieved this feat. Before long, a comedian edited this clip to pretend he proposed to the adult. Oh, he pretended he was marrying her. That's cruel. Wow.
You might as well get married to the doorknob at the convenience store.
She's actually mad at this dude. The skit was uploaded to Instagram. I wonder if this is it if I click on it. Let's look at this. Oh, I didn't go anywhere. Fuck, that was a waste of time. Let me see her. I'm definitely not going to her OnlyFans. TikTok.
Okay, 500.
Wait a minute.
Oh, and if you see they look a bit wet, it's fluids. 600.
I mean, clearly,
this is a fraud. I don't believe this. I'm starting to think this is cap. Wait a minute.
500.
I'm starting to think this is BS. I don't know.
Check. Oh, and if you see they look a bit wet, it's fluids. 600. Done. 800. Done. 900. Done. The big 1,000 was well and completely done.
Nah. This is
Listen,
I don't know.
First of all,
I don't know.
First of all, this is clearly an event style thing, because where do you get 1,000 dudes from? Do you just stop 1,000 dudes on the street and say, "Hey, you want to sleep with me?" Like
No,
this is like
chick
something
did this
that
before.
This is
They
something
organized it. A chick did this before.
Yeah,
it was like 300 or
something. You buy a ticket or some shit, and you know what I'm saying. This is a whole event. This ain't no. She's just really like, come on, man. This is
Where
not,
are these dudes? These dudes should be doing interviews all over the place.
and that's what I was getting to. That if this is an event, then you telling me that nobody took a picture, a photo op, a video, or nothing?
Yeah, how about
Come
that,
on, man? We just
This
saw
is
people.
crazy.
We just saw people taking pictures with Jesus. You think they wouldn't want to take a picture with an OnlyFans model? Especially if they just smashed. If they allegedly just smashed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a picture with it. You know what I'm saying? These are sexual deviants. These people not in their right state of mind, because obviously they wouldn't be doing this shit in the first place. So of course somebody gonna have some footprint of this. Somebody went live. Somebody went live there. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna smash.
Oh yeah, there'd be a receipt somewhere. That's what I'm waiting for, the receipts. I'll believe it when I see the receipt, like 1,000 of them.
44 kids turning 40, and she raises all of them as a single mother. This is one woman's incredible journey of motherhood, but she refuses to be reduced to just that. I'm heading to Uganda to meet her and hear from her kids for what is sure to be an emotional roller coaster. I crossed the treacherous land border from Kenya to Uganda.
She don't even look old enough to have. Wait a minute. All right, so if she had 44 kids before she turned 40, I'm not going to do the math in my head real quick, but there's at least 6 sets of twins in there.
I mean, that is
or some, a whole lot of them were born early or something.
It is possible that she could have had that many kids, but I don't think that she should be dating.
So we just crossed the border and now we're ducked into this little shop because it's pouring rain. And then hitch a ride 4 hours into the center of the country to meet my local friend who knows where to find Mama Uganda. Harriet and I are in a market in a nearby town and we're going to pick up a bunch of goods and supplies for Mama Uganda.
Yeah.
We got 6 kilos of beef. The bones are flying off and hitting me in the face. Oh, we just bought a whole thing of matoke, which is kind of like plantains.
Very heavy.
Hey, look at that.
I say tomato, Harriet says tomato. And that's because they have British English here, right?
Yeah, we speak British English. We say tomato.
What are you doing?
I'm checking whether they are ready.
All the fruit in Uganda is super fresh because we're close to the equator and it's really tropical and humid outside. This has got to weigh like 30 pounds. Everywhere you go in Uganda, there's kids that come up to you and smile. Hello. This little shop is perfect. It has everything we want to buy from Mama Uganda. Salt, sugar, flour, cooking oil, beans. I'm excited to bring it all to her and meet the kids.
Wow. This is going to be crazy, man. I can't believe this. 44 kids, dog. Shit. And you talking about she shouldn't be dating. She found a whole bunch of people that would date her. Yo, huh?
She got a real life tribe.
It'd be crazy if they're all by one guy, though. That's what I'm waiting to hear.
But I mean, this is already.
We got about a
like,
2.5 hour journey to reach Mama Uganda, starting now.
They're not talking to the father. Like, he going to get food for her. Like, well, where's the father?
We're getting close to Mama Uganda village. There's a school right in front of us. We're going to head in and see if anyone knows her or where she lives. The reason why Uganda is so significant in this story is because Uganda is actually the youngest country in the world. More than 50% of all people in Uganda are under the age of 18.
Hey, here you. Hold
What's her name? Tell me about Mama Uganda.
Mama Uganda is just a lady who takes care of.
What'd you say, yo?
Are they saying that she gave birth to these kids or she just has 44 kids?
I think she gave birth. I think that's why this video is fascinating, because adopting 44 kids ain't no story. There's people that adopted more kids than that all over the world.
That is the story. 44 kids. That's the story.
Yeah, it is.
That's 44 children.
She produced many kids, more than 42. She takes care of those children, giving them food, health, medical. She's a hero.
Wow.
We have finally found Mama Uganda's house. Hi. Nice to meet you. Mama Uganda, you're a superstar. I've heard so much about you.
Never She's not yet a star.
We actually brought you a lot of stuff.
She's so happy for the food that you have brought for her. Actually, the food will take some months, like 2 months.
Dog, this is incredible. I don't know if I believe this, man. Do women have limits, or can they just keep going like that?
The thing is that they telling us a story, but they're not proving this. This is like they going more into the lifestyle, and it's like, all right, well, most people that watch this video, they're watching this video because they trying to figure out how this woman got 44 kids.
I'm trying to figure it out.
How many baby fathers she got, or how many husbands she got, or what's the dynamic that she got 44 kids.
Well, we're only 3 minutes in. Maybe, man. I know this much. She spends at least 2 hours a day just kicking ass.
It's surreal to think that every one of these kids belongs to Miriam, also known as Mama Uganda. Her oldest are 28 and her youngest are only 6. As a single mother in her early 40s, how on earth does she do it?
Wait a minute. Hell no. Hell no. All right. I got to do some math. I'm too high for math right now. Wait a minute. I got to think.
I'm not even
trying to do math.
I'm not even
28. So
allowing myself to be triggered by this shit.
That changed math tremendously, dog.
These motherfuckers is capping, yo.
Watch this. Wait a minute.
You got an orphanage or something, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not even like saying how she got these 40 kids. They just skip right to her being a single mother. Come on, man. So she's been a single mother for what? 20, 30 years? 20, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, it's about 12 minutes.
For her, she did not plan her own self to be a hero, but it was God's plan that it happened just like that, and she's proud of it. Yeah.
Having so many kids here all the time, is it difficult?
The biggest struggle that she has is to complete the school fees and medical, food. Sometimes they lack food.
Mama Uganda's story is a sad one. Forced into marriage at 12 years old, she gave birth 16 times to quintuplets, triplets, and twins before getting...
What the fuck? This is the most fertile woman that's ever walked the earth. Yo, she was forced into marriage at 14 and had quintuple. Wait a minute, let me get that again. This is crazy.
Now, when they say forced into marriage, whose idea of forcing the marriage? Because
who knows the answer?
If this is a cultural dynamic, then that's you know what I'm saying. That's our perspective. Like, all right, well, I think
gave
you're wrong.
birth 16 times to quintuplets, triplets, and twins before.
And see, that's the thing, like, about
what you're saying.
That's the thing about Americans, period. America is relatively a young country. You know what I'm saying? And people in America here look at the rest of the world like we are like the custodians of the planet, and we're supposed to tell people what they can and can't do and believe. And it's like, you talking to people who had customs and traditions that's older than your country. You know what I'm saying? So how arrogant is it for people in America to be going to other people's countries and telling them, well, how are you supposed to live, and you're not supposed to practice this culture no more, and you're not supposed to have this belief system. You're supposed to be like us.
Yo, look at this. I think this is a boy and a girl. What you think? Or it's two girls?
Like
they are identical. I know that.
They head shaped like women. They girls.
They exactly the same, dog. I think the one on the right could possibly be a boy.
But like the thing
got hands like a boy.
Like
America.
America really got to get off their high horse and start to learn the rest of the world and try to tell people, like, we don't even.
What does that have to do with this?
We don't even know what people's languages is. We don't even know how to speak people's language, but we tell them, we be trying to tell people what's wrong in their culture. And again, some of these customs and traditions that people practice is older than America itself.
Yo, this dude hasn't said nothing fucked up yet.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm just saying in general because a lot of people will look at certain things that they don't know nothing about and automatically say it's wrong because they don't know nothing about it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
By her husband to raise all 44 kids on her own while working 3 jobs.
Wait a minute,
I
ain't
wanted
catch
to
that.
dig
I ain't
deeper
catch
and
that.
learn more about the reason she's so by her husband to raise all 44 into marriage at 12 years old. She gave birth 16 times to quintuplets, triplets, and twins before getting abandoned by her husband to raise all 44 kids on her own while working 3 jobs. I wanted to.
She was abandoned by her husband that has to work 3 jobs, but she went through 16 pregnancies before he abandoned her.
I mean,
this man was in. Wait a minute. This man. So her husband was in love with her for a long time. Not for that many times.
You know what I mean? That's a legend.
What? What'd you say?
I said that's a legend. We don't know what happened. You know, I'm not just going to take the narrator's word for it. Shit, for all we know, these people don't even know that he put this shit out. He could have put all of this shit together, and they like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
You know
Dig deeper and learn more about the reason she's so fertile, a medical condition called hyperovulation as a result of
Wow, I just learned something new. Hyperovulation. Let's look that up right quick. God damn, hyperovulation. What the hell is that? I've never heard of that before. I've been on this planet 55 years. Can I spell it right? Hyperovulation. What the? Man, this cat is not playing. Oh man.
Man, I don't know. This seemed like a hit piece. This seemed like an international hit piece, man.
All right, here we are. Hyperovulation, bro. What is hyperovulation? Hyperovulation occurs when multiple eggs are released during a single menstrual cycle. Makes sense. It's relatively uncommon, but can be influenced by genetics, age, diet, and fertility treatments. Interesting. Symptoms are symptoms. Symptoms are similar to regular ovulation, including changes in cervical mucus, mild abdominal pain, and a slight rise in body temperature. While it can boost conception chances, it also increases the risk of twin. Why is having twins a risk?
Well, having children, period, is a risk. A woman is closest to death in no other time of her life than when she's pregnant.
Wait. I've been hearing that all my life, brother.
It's true. You know how many women died in pregnancy?
Not many.
A lot. What you mean?
99.99999% of women who get pregnant have their baby without dying.
The mitigation of child pregnancy birth advanced, the medical field, you know what I'm saying? It was a
Watch
huge
this.
factor.
I'm gonna show you how rare it is. How many women have you ever heard of in your life dying in pregnancy?
That's what I'm saying. And my life is not even 1% in the whole medical field.
Yo, in your life, right? In your lifetime, there have been trillions of people on this planet.
In my life, and that's what I'm saying. We're talking about the advancement of technology, but people have been dealing with this for centuries.
But watch this. This is the only point I'm trying to make. A woman dying from having a child is so rare. It might be one of the rarest things in nature. It almost never.
That's a huge exaggeration. It's not the rarest thing. Now you can say
No.
Rare. Saying it's rare is one.
I'm not gonna get to the aggravation.
We can't even.
But the point is this: it almost never happens. That's that. Never almost. I've never even heard of one. Let me think. I might be wrong. I might just be being biased because I want to win the argument. I gotta think for a minute. I'm pretty sure I had to hear this at least one time, yo.
It definitely happened plenty of times.
These are times when you call Tracy.
And what I mean, and I'm not arguing what you're saying, but what I mean is over the course of human history.
Over the course of human history, the numbers of human beings that have been here, I don't even know if can be counted. And the amount of people that have died having babies is probably almost nothing. Like literally, like a 0.00 something, to where it's not even like there's more people with 6 fingers.
I'm telling you, women be checking out, man.
I've never heard of it. Never heard of it.
It's, you know what
I'm not saying it don't happen. It's just I've met so many people in half a century all over the world. I've been.
Listen, I can tell
I've
you
never
this.
heard.
My sister died on the
I
wish I could get her on the stream now. My sister died on the fucking medical table.
I've heard that too. I've heard that before. I've heard that before. I know I've heard that.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, you know what? I lost a kid, to some chick named Fee I was dealing with right before I got locked up, and she was in trouble when she was in labor. Now that I think about it,
yeah, that shit happens, yo.
Yeah, almost never. Like I said, almost never.
It ain't almost never because me and you both got no people who
mathematically, right? Mathematically.
Now just think about
if you
that.
take if they surveyed 100,000 women, right? They could literally survey 100,000 women and literally not find one. That's how rare it is.
Now, what we can say is how many people actually lose their life as opposed to need to be resuscitated, because technically, when they say somebody died on the table, that's like your heart stopped beating and they resuscitated you. So with the advancement of medicine, that has helped to mitigate child pregnancy death. So you have women even still to this day that be basically their heart stopped beating on on the operation.
All right, so I'm gonna do this then, because I didn't want to have to do this, but I'll do it. I'm talking about the women who died and did not come back.
And that is because of the advancement of the medical field. But without those advancements, when those women died, they was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like if the doctors didn't know what to do when my sister died on giving birth, she would be dead.
All true. And I'm just gonna close out with the bottom line. This almost never ever happened.
Well, can't say that.
I wish it was 10 people up here, and I doubt if I could find one person. But there would when you got 10 people on the panel, there's gonna be 5 bona fide liars there. That's how the world is made up. So I don't know. I just hate shit like this. Hyperovulation. Both ovaries release more than one egg within a single month. This is crazy. On average, when a man ejaculates during intercourse, he releases 300 million sperm. God damn. It's like a whole country. It's like China. In contrast, most women release a single egg during ovulation. It only takes one healthy sperm to fertilize that egg and result. I don't even know why they put this information in articles anymore. This whole planet knows this. You just wasted a page. Hyperovulation is real. I just learned something. Ain't that a bitch? Hyperovulation.
Because if she doesn't give birth those kids or to those eggs, she will have those fibroids. The fibroid will damage her uterus. Yeah, and she will not be able to survive for a long time.
At what age did you have your first kid?
So her first pair of twins, she got them when she was 13 years old.
Your first kids were at 13, and now
dude. She was pregnant at 12, dog. With triplets, did they say?
Yeah.
Wow. They got some unique customs over there.
How many kids did you have after that?
So she has 3 5 times, 5 times, 2.
I'll let her finish. I'm gonna let her finish.
5 times, then 1 is the last born. So
she only had
5 times, then 1 is the.
She only had one baby one time. She had 5 sets of quintuplets. That's 25 kids in 5 pregnancies. That has to be a world record. I wonder if they say anything about a world record in this video. There's no way. Who knows, man? This planet is big and old. Who knows?
Or just like how they mentioned cis fibroids, you know, the American diet, you know, fucks women up tremendously. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women normalize fucked up shit like cis fibroids, not knowing that that's an indication that, you know, the things that you put in your body you shouldn't be. You know, so when you look at
we can't police women's bodies, remember?
Listen, we talking about biology. So, you know, these people who be talking about policing women's bodies, they would sleep or playing footsie in
we
biology.
Still in trouble though.
So you know, that's why they would have a problem with that. But when you look at the pantheon of different species that give birth at, you know, astronomical numbers, even like on the all the way down to the insect level, you know, you got insects that give birth to millions of insects at one time and shit. So when you look at, you know, a human being, you know, giving birth to this many children, you know, how far off is this from what's natural? You know, maybe all of the shots and shit that they give our kids and all this other bullshit is what's curbing, you know, what we consider to be a phenomenon. This might be a natural occurrence.
If women had this many kids, like naturally normal, if this was a normal thing, the end of the world would have been a long time ago.
Well, when you think about
that many motherfuckers on Earth,
when you think about, all right, like what is
we would have made it through the 90s.
But listen, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of having multiple offspring?
Who knows?
The purpose is to ensure your survival. So you know, animals that are species that are threatened to have multiple children, as many children as they possible, because they, in reality, nature is saying some of these motherfuckers is going to die. Some of them ain't going to make it. So to ensure that my species or my lineage lives on, I have as many children as possible.
You ready?
Because some of them going to get killed.
Watch this, right? Because
some of them going to die. They ain't going to have food or something.
Math is incredible. Watch this. In the 90s, well, in the 80s, I'm going to say, as far as I remember, I could be wrong. I got a computer in front of me, dog. Let me stop playing games. Let me look at the world population, let's say in 1980. Earth population, 1980. I don't even believe this shit, but I'm going to look it up for her to have some fun. So, in 1980, you know what? Let me do 1970. That's the year I was born. So we'll do even 50 years. Let's see. 1970, there was 3.7 billion people in the world. 1970. So let's move this up to 2025. Even though I don't believe these numbers. Not saying they're higher or lower, I just don't believe them. Okay.
Well, you're not supposed to believe anything.
Watch this. In the last 50 years, we have more than doubled the population of this planet, this entire planet. We've doubled the population just in 1/2 a century, with women having one baby at a time for the most part, 99% of the time. I don't have a calculator with me, and there's nothing on my phone. We can do the math, dog, and cut this chick's kids in half to 20, right? Dude, there would be like 100-something billion people on Earth. We populated this planet without no problems. Just having one kid at a time.
But then you got
imagine what the George Floyd riots would have been like with that many people. Nigga. Are you kidding me? Imagine what COVID would have been like. Oh my God. This is
well, you got to factor in, you know, vaccinations and immunizations.
The kind of money,
it would
have been so easy to get rich.
Things that all these things that, you know, diseases, pathogens, all these things that spread around the world. You know, so before intimate interaction with jobs and things of that nature, these people were basically from a medical perspective untouched. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have these different. They weren't introduced to different things. They weren't inoculated, and so when you're looking at the birth rates of quote unquote natural people, their birth rates might be significantly higher.
I don't know why this dude waited till the 44th kid that abandoned her.
But I'm saying, like, when you factor in now that people are like walking cocktails of what the fuck, right? How much of that what the fuck concoction fucks with the natural functionalities of our overall makeup? You know what I'm saying? To the point that maybe something is being inhibited, and maybe this is more natural. Maybe her having this many children is what a functional woman's body was supposed to do.
If this is the natural way, if this is the way things were supposed to be, then I am glad that they did whatever. If they did something to stop this,
consider this. They say that 30 men can impregnate every woman on the planet. That's how much sperm is in. Why would 30 men have enough sperm in their body to impregnate every woman on the planet? You know what I'm saying? Why would women have eggs, like a Google amount of eggs in their body, to the point we can't even count how many eggs it is, right? Like, why is it like this if it's only meant for you to have 1 child, 2 child, 3 child? That's a concept. He says something different, that you're supposed to be having 44 children. If you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something that needs to be reinvestigated from a different perspective, because
watch this though. There's no one on this planet right now alive and breathing who knows anything about whether this was natural or having 5 kids 5 times is natural or any of that. It is virtually impossible. Wait, hang on. I'm in the middle of it. There's no way possible anybody could know this. There's nothing you can study.
It is possible.
How?
Because all right, you can study what the concoction of the things that they force people to take actually do to you. Most people, you don't know what these things do when the child is born and they tell you gotta go.
No, these concoctions cause all type of shit: cancer, gray hair, everything.
Yeah,
but this right here, right? This right here, because you can go way back. You can go way back to before this medical revolution and all these advances in science and all this fancy medicine. When the first settlers here, didn't have no cancer at all, and we're having 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids. So whatever came along down the line didn't change the birth rates, because there ain't never been no time when motherfuckers was having 5 sets of quintuplets. There ain't even no. I've never even read anything like that in no book or even heard it from another human being. This is a unique.
Happened before books.
Could have possibly, right? All that we can agree with, but this is a unique case like none other ever. None of this is so.
Last time I checked, pussy is definitely older than books. You know what I mean? So who knows?
So she has 15 pair of twins.
And how did it feel to continuously give birth so many times to so many kids?
Giving birth on the first time, she was very scared because she was like, what is happening? But as it kept on coming on, she kept on moving on.
Do you have any relationship with your mother at all?
That since that day when her mom abandoned her when she was 3 days, she has never seen her mom. That her father is still alive, the one who married her off when she was 12 years old.
How did that happen? Because when you were 12, you probably didn't have much of a choice.
Oh shit! Come on. Very. I can't believe
For
it.
her, she believes her father sold her because he was given cows, goats, and money. So it's like she was sold off.
Oh, she was sold off.
Yeah.
Just so the father could.
Yeah. Get your
That's
stuff.
terrible. If you don't mind me asking, there's one father to all the kids, right?
Yeah.
And why is he not here helping raise the kids?
The main reason actually why the man abandoned her because that she produced a lot.
So but they're his kids though.
Yeah.
So he just
that
didn't
he
want
produced
to.
a lot, so he has another wife, and the other one produces one. Yet for her,
Yeah,
he
but
produces
the man,
many.
he gave her the kids. It was his choice too, the man.
Most men of here in Africa, they don't like taking care of their kids. They take care of them when they have grown up. Like for us ladies, they know, yeah, she's going to bring dowry at home, you know?
Did he treat you well in your marriage before he left you? Was he at least nice to the kids?
They got some fucked up customs over there. Them chicks telling the truth. They sound just like the American chicks. Talking about most and all of that.
This is a hit piece, man. They did, you know, and it just goes to show you, you know, the drive behind the devil. They will go and search the globe and find a story in Africa just to smite the black man.
That's
You know
what the
I'm
motive
saying?
of this video is?
That's
Wait. This video was a premeditated strike on niggas.
Listen. First of all, listen. These people is not dumb. See, they're not born at night. They know. They looking at the analytics. They know who watched this kind of shit, and they know what these you know, these sisters is into. They know what they likes, they dislikes, and all that. They got all the fucking data. You know what I'm saying? And they use that shit against you. Oh, you think about going back to Africa, huh? Oh, okay, let me show you how Africa get down. And we're gonna go. Let's go search the whole damn country and find the worst story that we can find and showcase that and virtue signal and put this devil right here up on here and probing her and asking her about shit that she don't want to fucking talk about no more. And they probably making her talk. They're probably offering her some money so she can pick them scabs. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody in the world.
We don't want to talk about how much disenfranchise whole countries to the point where you got Hunger Games type scenarios and people selling off family members so they can fucking eat. Nobody should have to live like that. And them people wasn't living like that until these fucking devils went over there and start carving up the fucking land like it's a piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? See, they try to.
We know that.
This is a fucking. We know this because we know what these motherfuckers do.
All that bullshit is written in books.
They want to pivot. They want to pivot from that, and they just want to showcase the now, but they don't want to talk about how we got here. Y'all destabilize a whole.
All that horse shit that we believe came from books.
No.
All that horse shit we believe came from books.
When you got motherfuckers over there killing people by the millions, and you destabilizing their country is taking their resources and giving them nothing. And fucking poisonous food and all kind of shit, all the bullshit they do over there, and then you got these devils trying to come back over here and try to virtue signal like they all right, like you ain't related to the fucking devils who fucked this shit up in the first place. Get the fuck out of here, man.
This man here is related.
Your fucking cousin, his fucking cousin did the shit. So yeah, he coming up here talking about his cousin did the shit. His cousin fucked up their country. His great grand whoever. They all fucking related. 1,000 years ago, somebody like him was over there fucking them up that looked just like him. And then he over here thinking like he ain't connected to them.
I don't believe
you ain't got the same. You ain't got the same.
I think 1,000 years ago they had a free energy system that went all over this planet.
Yo,
I gotta get in here for a second. I gotta get in here for a second. These people. I don't believe none of that.
Show me. You ain't got. Listen, a belief is putting energy into something that you don't even know or can explain.
That's what everybody does. They get their beliefs from books.
Nobody should be believing anything.
Everybody get their beliefs from books. Everybody believes that a whole bunch of crackers stormed Africa thousands of years ago and just fucked the whole continent up. When there's evidence that they had a free energy system all over the planet and everybody lived in harmony.
But we tout this word belief like it's a
that shit is a hoax.
it's a gold bullion investment. Like I
Yo,
don't believe
racism
that.
was
Like
a fucking hoax, man.
nobody needs a belief. Nobody needs a belief. When we dealing with knowledge and academia, you can leave your beliefs at the door. I don't need you to believe what I'm saying.
Hold on a second. I don't know what to believe anymore because you know how I feel about books. So all that shit.
Don't believe nothing.
Hold on. Let me go to the video.
Was he nice to you?
Deka abaana oba naawe mwali mulina enkolagana ennungi. The man was 45 years and for her she was 12 years. So obviously there's no kind of love. It's like a forced marriage. So there was no good relationship.
So the 45-year-old married the 12-year-old.
Yeah, and the guy had four
See how
other
they playing
women.
sad music? That ain't no
Miriam is the
coincidence.
strongest woman I've ever met, not only because she gave birth to 44 kids, but for everything that she has survived. Listening to her story, I feel a pit in my stomach, but seeing the way she smiles at her children and the way they all smile back, I am hopeful for a better life for this family. She actually has this whole compound, almost like a school or something, that she can have with all of her kids. Mama Uganda is giving us a tour of her house.
So here, young kids that sleep here, both girls and boys.
This is a room for 9 of her kids who sleep here. You can see it's kind of like hostel style.
There is her daughter-in-law. She's the one who sleeps here, and this young.
She got grandkids.
So that's her.
Wow. We ain't never talk about that.
Yeah.
Mama Uganda, how many grandkids do you have?
She has like more than 10.
More than 10. Okay, we made it to the next room.
There are 12 kids that sleep over here.
Damn, she got. Yo, it's almost 60 of them. 10 grandkids.
I wonder what people would say if I went to some fucked up white people country and I interviewed the worst person that I could find and say, tell us how your husband had sex with your children. You know, tell us how your husband sold you into slavery. Tell us how your husband.
That might not go too well.
There's 21 kids already.
Welcome to the kitchen.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the local kitchen.
You're cooking every day for all these kids.
Then I would be a hater. Right?
So they eat 3 times a day, morning, lunch, and supper.
And you have no help.
No, she
Really? Over here is the bathroom. Walk in here. One here. One here. There's a big 5,000-liter water tank right there.
You open it like this.
If this runs out, how do you get more water?
We go and pump water.
Would you take shower with this water?
Yeah, I use this water to take shower.
Is this drinking water too?
Yeah, we can drink it. Also cooking food.
We're having a little watermelon party over here with all the kids. This is like one of the best watermelons. It's so sweet.
Want one of them.
They seem to be happy.
Yeah.
Mama Uganda, is it good? Hey guys, just want to take a quick second and thank Audible for sponsoring this video. Audible offers a wide selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and original title genres. I find that some of their best selections are part of their well-being collection.com/Drubinski, which is
Respect food, so that is a sign of respect.
what makes you happy in life.
We gotta see
Her children make her happy. And also watching the soaps. Even wrestling. Even wrestling. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
They show right now, as we watch,
Mama Uganda's maternal instinct is evident, even towards me. While she is cooking, I get a chance to sit down with some of her older boys. What is it like to grow up with so many brothers and sisters?
Sometimes it's bad, but we cooperate and we love each other.
Are you like really close with all of your
Yeah,
siblings?
we are so close. We are so close and we love each other. So
Do you fight with them?
yeah. We don't fight. We fight sometimes, as you know, brothers and sisters always. Or sometimes, the most difficult thing, school fees too expensive. Yeah, and for now we are at home because of school fees. The mom doesn't have school fees to pay for us.
How much is the school fee?
As me, I pay 200k
for 1 year.
Yeah, not for 1 year. Each term.
Each term.
Yeah,
Semester.
Ugandan shillings.
They better try to get somebody in the NBA or something.
What's the best thing about having so many siblings?
You can't be bored. Always, yeah, you can't be bored when you have many brothers.
What's your favorite game to play?
I not play football.
You like football? You play with your brothers?
Yes.
What do you like about your mom?
She loves us.
Do you love her?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to become an engineer, like in US, those big countries. And also, I want to tell you that I have a YouTube channel.
That's awesome, man. What's the name of your channel so people can follow?
Yeah, it's called Mama Uganda and Family.
Awesome, man. I think it's a great idea. You're 17. I started YouTube when I was 26. So you already have like 10 years to start on me. After bonding with Mama Uganda's son, he wants to show me his gaming business, which sounds really innovative.
People come here and play games. Yeah.
Oh, so you pretty much run like an
At least he got a side hustle. I fucks with him. He gonna mess around and come to America and really be an engineer. This dude gonna come over here and work hard.
He got TikTok. He got a TikTok shirt on and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 500 each.
So this is PlayStation 2?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation. We'll be making some small money which can help our family.
When I grew up, I used to always play PlayStation 2.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it came into my mind because we have very many young people.
He went to Kampala to buy it, and now he charges for people to play, and then he helps support with food and stuff. That's really cool, man. I need to pay 500 because I'm playing.
Okay.
I'll give you 1,000 for 2 players. It's your business. I gotta donate. I'm the guy on the left. Okay, let's go. I feel like I'm a kid again playing PlayStation. Dude, you're good, man.
Getting his ass kicked.
Good game. It was pretty fun to battle against Miriam's son, even though I got my butt kicked. Now we are heading into the nearby town to check out Mama Uganda's small business and learn how she's able to afford raising her kids. I can feel the rain coming and the thunder, and it's the middle of rainy season right now.
This chick is killing it, man. I'm surprised the pink pill space content creators haven't got a hold of this and like used it. Maybe I shouldn't be showing everybody this shit.
I mean,
hopefully we're gonna get there in time. It's crazy when you see her walking with all of her kids. There's like so many of them behind her. She holds hands with them.
And everyone is happy, super happy.
Are you kind of a local celebrity? Do people know you because you have such a big family?
Everyone knows.
Everybody knows her. If you could say one message to mothers out there, how to be a better mother, what advice would you give them?
All the mothers out there, you should learn how to take care of your children because a child is never a mistake. Even if a man abandons you, at least the little you have, you can share with your kids.
We should probably start.
You didn't say all that shit. She only said like 4 fucking words. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Running because it's about to start pouring rain. We're all soaking wet right now. Just running. Ah! As they say in Africa, when it rains, it pours. Woo! Oh, I found one spot with shelter. I wish I was a kid again. You have no worries in the world. You just enjoy what life throws at you and don't complain.
So we are heading to where she works. The small restaurant where she operates.
I have a question about healthcare. So how do you deal with if the kid gets sick? Which hospital do you go to? You know, how they get general healthcare?
That's a good question. If somebody gets sick, this chick can start a pandemic all by herself. Literally.
When a kid falls sick, she takes them to private hospital.
But doesn't it get really expensive with so many kids?
Most of the time, she buys the drugs and keeps them, and also she gets local herbs and boils them. If a kid gets sick, she gives them either local herbs or the real medicine.
We're just walking in the town here, and all of our kids are just scattered, running around. Like this whole place is a playground.
Hey, you this. Them goddamn devil drug companies is out there fucking these people up. You heard him say she takes the natural herbs and the medicine. If you got the herbs, what the fuck you need the medicine for? That's his
people that want to go on there and get him.
That ain't his fucking people. He ain't in the medical field. This nigga's a YouTuber. Come on, man. Come on.
This is your restaurant.
Yes.
We're in the back kitchen. It's pouring rain outside again.
The kids somehow knew we were coming here, and they all showed up at a restaurant.
Yeah, she's cooking for other people who are coming to have morning breakfast and also lunch.
What are you making?
Okay, she's preparing meat, chicken, fish, matoke, sweet potatoes, rice, all the local food.
How are you able to cook for other people and your own family every day?
That she's a hardworking woman. After preparing
Yo, you know what I would ask her to finish this off this interview? I would ask her how many hours a day does she sleep? That's what I want to know.
food here, she will go back home and also prepare for her children.
It is just about dinner time here. All the kids are gathering around, sitting next to Mama Uganda. They've been cooking this food for the last few hours, and you can see the size of the pot is huge because he has to feed all the kids here. And this is 3 times a day. But look how much food is needed for each meal. And Mama Uganda has spent the last half hour dishing out everyone's food. She's making sure all of her kids are fed. It's pretty incredible to witness. And what a scene. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner like this every single day. This is really tasty. It's pilau. The original pilau comes from Uzbekistan. Did you know that?
No.
The first pilau, yeah.
Wow.
This rice is super flavorful. Different vegetables, spices, really tasty. Mama Uganda, how do you feel when you see all your kids happy and eating?
She's very happy to see that her kids
He running out of questions now. He's starting to ask dumb shit.
are happy.
This makes me happy also. You should eat now. After literally an hour of giving food to all of her kids, she's finally eating for herself. It is a beautiful thing to experience how kids all over the world will be kids. And I'm having a moment of gratitude for being here to tell this story. Mama Uganda is a warrior, a survivor, and a true legend. And I think it's really important to pay closer attention to African mothers.
I don't care how she ended up. This chick right here. This chick right here should be interviewed on every news station in the world.
So do we notice how our white people is going out their way to showcase black women? On that. Saying simultaneously, you only allowed to talk about relationships on YouTube, or they're gonna kick your video to the bottom of the show. So we're seeing instigation of the primer being laid. The primer of instigation is being laid in the black community, and it's to demonize black men worldwide, and we need to turn against black men. That's the agenda from these colonizers. That's the colonizers' new agenda, is to turn black people against each other. You know what I'm saying? So we got.
That's their brand new agenda.
No, it's not a brand new agenda. But this is the agenda that they doubling down on.
Why do we fall for?
You know what I'm saying? Because we trust, and when they gain your trust, just like how he gaining their trust, that's when they slip into bullshit. They done it every
Malcolm
time.
X. Wait a minute, watch this.
They done
Malcolm
every
X
time
told
for
us.
generations.
I like Malcolm.
This is Dracula, and we let Dracula come in our house, play with our kids, right? And give us a little couple dollars, and then they send they homies in to do some fucked up shit to us.
Why did they fall?
You know
for
what I'm saying? Next thing we know, our kids. Next thing we know, our kids is gay and some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why did we
or they
fall
want
for
to
the
adopt our kids. They want to adopt our kids and bring them back to America and put our boys.
I understand everything that happened, right? I want to know why we fell for that shit.
Because we trust these motherfuckers. That's why. I already explained. I already said that.
At this point, I mean, Malcolm X told us what was going on a long time ago, like before I was born. By now,
but they suppressed his voice. They suppressed his movement.
They made a movie about it.
Just like they suppressed the movie. Yeah, they made a movie about how they suppressed his shit. Yeah, they made a movie about how they suppressed it.
All the people that we had teaching us over the years, these problems should have been eradicated decades.
They eradicated the people who said these things.
Yeah, but we still got the message. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out.
We didn't.
No, why?
Because
I know it.
Because well, how much of a percentage do you make up of all the people that was supposed to get the message? You by yourself.
That's
much
that's
percentage
that's
is that?
that's a good point. I'm gonna answer that. Very
Like
little, but I remember like 20
0.1%?
years ago, right? When when the DVDs was out, right? And when I'm telling you, I sold DVDs for years. When I tell you that my knowledge DVDs outsold iRobot, the R. Kelly tape, everything. The entire black community had this knowledge at one point.
No, they didn't.
That's too bad. Well,
We don't even know how many.
I got you.
We don't
I'm
even know how
wrong
many
about
people.
that, and that's too bad, and that's fucked up. Because with the internet and all of that, and these DVDs, it should have been no problem.
Because I guarantee you, they didn't ship no knowledge DVDs over to Africa. They ship white Jesus over there. They ship vaccines over there, but they ain't ship no knowledge of self shit over there. That's why you got people in the continent worshiping Jesus when they right there where the damn story came from.
At one time, the conscious niggas was going over there. I don't know if they still doing it, but
and then
at
they
one
start
time
locking,
they was going over there.
then they start locking up conscious niggas and telling people that they touch kids and shit like that.
And then what happens? Niggas end up touching
kids.
kids. That's fucking crazy.
They have documents. They have literal documents that they say destroy the black community, destroy their messiahs, destroy their leaders, turn them against each other. They wrote this shit down, and it's like it's like we act like, oh,
yo, I want to find that shit real quick. What should I type in the search bar?
Shit, type in the description. But somebody did fucking Solar Mind. He got the documents because he was telling me about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But what's the COINTELPRO? You know what I mean? That whole program. You know what I'm saying? Stop the Rise of the Black Messiah. You know, these things you can look them up and pull up the documents. You know what I'm saying?
Man, these people can put anything out here and the world will just take it in.
Like why is it that these people put a directive together to oppress these people continuously? These people are found at the bottom of the totem pole. What a coincidence! So they have documents about destroying these people and keeping them to be a permanent underclass. And lo and behold, what do we have? We have people all over YouTube picking apart the problems of disenfranchised people as if they chose to be disenfranchised. You know what I'm saying? And and there's a lot of sadistic humor where we make fun of these people. We laugh at them. We laugh at their misfortunes. These are the tenets of Satanism. So a lot of people, de facto Satanists, don't even know it. Y'all out here making fun of your own people, laughing at their misfortunes and shit, not knowing that you practicing Satanism. That's what Satanists do. That's what they teach each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have all this sadistic humor. That's why they showed you cartoons of people getting hit in the head with mallets and put a laugh track behind that, and somebody being bludgeoned to death was issued to you as fucking humor.
I might as well show this crazy ass video. This video way past. It's going 10 minutes. Wow, this is heavy. I don't know if I should be showing this. Yo, you know what kills me about these movies and these shows that talk about the whole child trafficking and stuff with the elites and all that? They always say we need to band together to stop this, right? But how does that look? How do you stop people that's in control of all of us soldiers on the earth and all the army weapons and everything else, the money and it's a pipe dream, dog. It's a pipe dream. That's why you can use their platform, Google, right, and find countless videos breaking all this shit down. Something ain't sitting right with me on that. If all this was going on, why they letting people put this information out there so people can find out? If they're either mocking us and know we can't do nothing about it, or it's not happening, and they want us to think it's happening. Because they say it should be when this administration flips over, right? There's a few things that should happen. Number one, we should get news about all this so-called child trafficking that's been going on and how they stopped it. And that news should last months. Because if this is happening all over the world and there's millions of children involved and tunnels all through the planet, that news should last for months. Documentaries 8 hours long every day. And there should be interviews around the clock for the next 5 years, every single day. Dozens and dozens of kids who have been through this and rescued and all of that. There should be so much reveal. We'll see. We'll see. This is only 1 minute. I want to see it.
Okay.
Yes. Now, my name is Annemarie van Blijenburg. I have been married for 24 years with Kees van Korlaar. Kees van Korlaar, together with his 3 brothers, form a criminal organization known as the Octopus Syndicate.
Man, this chick is dropping names, dog. You think I should keep playing this?
Your dollar.
This is heavy. Ooh, this is heavy. Well, it ain't like I got 100,000 subscribers, so.
They work from 1960 on till the day of today. In order of Queen Beatrix, they have organized martel, torture, rape, and killing of children in a public setting.
Wow.
They organize.
Let me skim through this, man. Yeah, this is an interview with this chick. Some people gonna have to be disappointed in me because I don't know if I want to watch the rest of this stuff.
I mean, you could just describe it, you know, like,
sheesh.
You know, you get the gist of it, you know what I mean? But
she's dropping names.
People, like you got.
She dropped another.
Like you got countries that they invest billions of dollars in surveillance, and in that surveillance, they essentially have like damn near every square inch of their countries under surveillance. And then even with that, children still go missing.
That's wild, ain't it?
How do you explain that?
You can't.
So,
you can't.
you know.
That means everything they did is on video somewhere.
It don't take you, you know, to be too smart to see that some of this shit looks like compliance. You know, somebody is down or looking the other way when it comes to this.
We'll
kind
see.
of shit. You know, so
let me go back to YouTube real quick. I was going to review this video. I don't know if I got time. This shit 48 minutes. I definitely ain't looking at this. I'm going to peek at it and then stop the show. I'll review this this dating video on the next show. But this is it right here. This is the Pop the Balloon channel, but this is a different version of the dating show they got on there. I never seen this part.
Yeah, that's only because that's the only thing that they're allowed to do. If people can make videos about what they want, then you wouldn't see all these dating shows and nonsense.
Right.
And they ended up being fan favorites. You know, all the comments were talking about them. And
it's the dude right here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and welcome back to another episode of Blind Date Love. Blind Date Love is going to have a little bit of a twist going forward. We are going to be having contestants that were previously on Pop the Balloon, and they ended up being fan favorites. You know, all the comments were talking about them and saying they need a second chance at love. Those are the candidates that we will be considering bringing onto Blind Date Love. So go ahead and click on the link in our description box below to go ahead and head on over to the form to see which candidates will be up next on Blind Date Love, and fill out the form for whichever one you are interested in to be considered. So with that being said, on this Blind Date Love, our very own bachelor that we have on today is Eric. Come on out, Eric. Come on out. All right, you can have a seat right next to me. There you go. I have you hold this mic. All right, Eric. So we had you on 2 Pop the Balloons.
Yeah, you've had me on a lot of Pop the Balloons.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm detecting a little bit of saccharin, yo. Some tibia. Some sucanat.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
It's a zest fest here. Listen, man, these things.
And this is the reason why I stopped it, because she said this nigga's a fan favorite. So let's see what the fans like out here. Let's see,
We've also had you, on a reunion, all this good stuff. So the viewers have seen you quite a lot, and there's a lot of people that are excited to see you find love. So today we're gonna have 4 beautiful single ladies that applied.
I want to say I like this. This works easier for me. This is where we should have been
from the jump, huh?
Yeah, just for me. So.
Got it. All right. Well, with today, as you see, there is no curtain in between us. So what's gonna actually happen is you're gonna be blindfolded instead of us having a curtain. We know you're picky. You like to say it's not picky, but we gonna just say it's picky.
Hey, call it whatever you want. I'm calling it love soon.
Hey, that's what we hope for. So you're gonna put the blindfold on, and once you have that blindfold on, we're gonna bring out the ladies, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. You're gonna ask them some questions. I know you wrote down quite a lot.
I did.
We ain't gonna go through all of them. I want you to know that.
It's like having options.
Okay, exactly. Yes. So we'll go through a couple of rounds. After each round, we're gonna have you eliminate a woman, whichever one whose answers didn't really resonate with you all that well. Maybe you just prefer the others, whatever it may be. We'll go ahead and eliminate all the way until we're down to your match. Are you ready?
I like it. All right, let's begin.
Okay, go ahead and put that blindfold on.
All right. I'm blind anyway. So.
I can hold your mic. Yeah. There we go.
My fault. Y'all sent me the wrong place anyway. No, I'm talking. I was doing grab up. You sent me the wrong place.
They putting a blindfold on him.
My fault.
All right, this is a new twist.
Okay, here's the mic.
Just joking.
All right. So now that he's got his blindfold on, let's go ahead and bring out our 4 beautiful single ladies.
Oh man, a commercial like that. Come on, YouTube. This early?
Hello.
Hello, ladies.
Okay.
Wow, you guys look beautiful.
How you know that? No, you cannot see
Listen.
Intuition. With a blindfold on.
My yaki out there.
All right, ladies, welcome in.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the bachelor that you guys all applied for, Eric, here. And I just know he is dying to see what you guys look like. But that's
no. Why you gotta? I could go through this whole thing completely blindfolded.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
What?
I said I got an idea for a dating show. We should have an unvaccinated dating show. You know what I mean?
You pop the balloon right on the panel. Bring like 10 bring a bunch of chicks on and one dude, or
it's absurd that these people is like claim that they looking for love. All of y'all roll the dice with your life. Y'all don't deserve no spouse. Like you roll the dice with your fucking life. You roll the dice with your life, and then you want to take your motherfucking, you don't know what the fuck is inside of you ass body to be with somebody else. You don't even know what the fuck is inside of you right now. Y'all took some shit that don't have no ingredients, and they won't tell you the ingredients for 75 years. And y'all motherfuckers is worried about dating? Are you serious? None of y'all deserve to be in relationships
when you took a roll of the dice with your fucking life. Like, are you serious? We need unvaccinated dating. How about
Yo,
that?
if I was on this show, I swear when they brought me out, that'd be the first question I asked.
People who really
I'd be like,
value
who's
their life.
vaccinated?
Yeah.
So,
And
ladies,
as soon as
the
they
way it's
raise
gonna
their hand,
go,
I go
we're gonna
pop
go
the
through a
balloon.
couple of rounds. So after each round, he's gonna go ahead
Yo,
and
this
then
chick on the right, dog, in the orange. Whoa. Yo, you know what's sad, yo? I don't think there's any natural hair up here.
Nope.
That is foul. Hey, this is the new world, dog. Their Instagrams is on here.
and pick someone whose answers didn't really, reside with him too well, and maybe he just liked some of the other ones a little bit better. He's gonna end up eliminating one of you. When that does happen, just walk on off, and unfortunately, it wouldn't be his match. But with that being said, are we all ready to get started?
Yes.
Woohoo! So, Eric, I know you have a couple of questions brewing in your mind. Go ahead and ask your question. And then, ladies, once he asks his question, make sure you let us know your name, age, where you're from, and then answer his question.
All right. My first question would be, where are you located?
Oh, okay. Start with first.
Hi, my name is DQ. I am 34 years old and I live currently in Georgia.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Harmony. I'm 32 and I live in Baltimore.
Yo, this thick ass chick got this little ass voice. She sound like Michelle A. That's crazy. I gotta hear that again.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Harmony. I'm 32 and I live in Baltimore.
Yo.
Hi, my name is Jayanna.
I like that.
I'm 26 and I live in Ohio.
Nice.
They all bad, yo.
Hi, my name is Shantae. I'm 31 years old and I am in Siesta Key, Florida.
Okay.
All right. So geography was really the worst of all of the subjects I've taken in school. So, Arlette, can you help me? Can you tell me, which one is the farthest?
I think that would be Florida, wouldn't it be?
Okay.
From us?
Don't worry. That's not, I'm just curious. Okay. So, all right. Okay.
You're on the same boat with that geography stuff.
Yeah.
All right. What's your next question?
All right. My next question is, first of all,
Hey, baby.
Capri, what are you doing?
Yo, a German Shepherd just ran on the set.
Okay, y'all. So
If he blind,
All right, what's your
if he blind, then how he see the dog?
Hey, you know what, nigga?
Got you.
Wait a minute.
All right. My next question is, first of all,
Hey, baby.
Oh, that's what gave the dog away. You can hear his footsteps, and the lady said something to him. That's how he figured it out. He blind.
Capri, what are you doing?
Hey, baby.
Okay, y'all. So we got a special guest.
A
Capri
German
decided
Shepherd.
to join us. Could it be without Dad? So welcome in, Capri. You get to help him pick your future mommy. All right. So Eric, go ahead and take it away with the second question.
All right. The second question was, I love kids. I don't mind if you have kids, but I'm curious how many kids you have and how many are you willing to have if we were to, let's say, get married and, decide to have kids. And then I'd like to know, how do you feel about our children
3 questions
living in West Africa to learn language and culture during their formative years?
Wow. Okay, let's start with our contestant number 1, and then if you want to just say your name again.
Hi, my name is DQ. I do not have any kids. I'm definitely open to having kids. It's pretty much whatever my husband wants. If I meet someone who doesn't want any kids, I'm open to that.
This shorty right here looks real bad from far away. But now that the camera's up on her, right? I ain't saying she's still bad. But what I'm telling you, dog, is this chick has on kilos of makeup. And a lot. I don't know if this looks like a lace front. Yo.
And if he does want kids, I'm open to that. Also, new location for the kids to help them learn. I'm very much so open to that because I'm currently thinking about possibly living somewhere out of the country for like 6 months just to learn a different culture, things like that. And I'm currently learning Spanish and Korean right now, so I'm definitely open
You look
for all
Spanish
of that.
and Korean.
Right.
Right.
Okay, contestant number 2, your name and the answer to this question.
My name is Harmony.
I like her.
I have one child, a daughter. Her name is Amaya. To answer your next question,
Yo, and she got a mole in the middle of her forehead.
Let me tell you
If
this
that
right
mole, if that mole is real, that's some fly shit.
Listen, let me say that. Well, first of all, just to address that, no, that mole is not real. And
How the
her
fuck
and
you
her
know?
voice-
How you know that, yo?
Her mole is not real because her voice is not real. This
Her
woman,
voice ain't
she don't really sound like
yes,
that.
I definitely.
She's a psycho. And,
Come
and
on,
a psycho will put a
Wait a
fake
minute.
mole on.
Want more kids. She doesn't have any siblings. So I'd be willing to give you 5 babies, 6 babies, 2
Wow.
babies. You tell me what you want.
Calm down.
But yeah, I would definitely be open to more kids. And as far as West Africa, that would be something different. I would definitely be open to it. I do travel a lot. My daughter travels a lot. She has our passport. West Africa would be pretty cool. I'm very familiar with the African heritage. My dad is Nigerian. He's not my biological father. He's my stepfather, but I call him my dad. He raised me.
Nice.
So I think that would be fun.
And then how old is your daughter?
My daughter's 9.
9, okay.
Yes.
Crazy.
Okay, contestant number 3.
So I don't have any children, but I would love to have 2 or 3. I want twins. And
Do you have the gene for twins? Because I don't.
Oh.
Any twins run in your family?
How do you know that?
No.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
But I would love for them to be raised at some point in Africa. I've lived there for a period of time myself, and I really enjoyed my experience. I was in East Africa, though.
May I ask what country?
Tanzania.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Okay, nice. And contestant number 4.
Hi, it's Shantae. And to answer your first question, I do have a child.
She is
His
bad.
name is Azai, and he is 5 years old.
Yo.
I do love.
I don't know if you can see this. Is this her real hair, yo?
Yo, he ass backwards, yo. It's
Bass
super bad.
backwards.
It's super bad Jones in Africa. And you from Africa, why you trying to get riffraff over here in the States? Like
That is backwards as yo, them African chicks, yo, the African chicks are running Instagram.
Our suspicions is getting more
Your
validated.
voice is too low. You gotta turn your volume up or something.
Our suspicions is getting validated. This dude got sugar in his tank. He not really looking for no woman. Because a real African man don't want no woman in the States unless he has some type of crazy experience or something. You know what I'm saying? Or
he might be attracted to ratchetness.
Or he I'm about to say, or he Americanized.
Yo, people, a lot of people who ain't
he don't look
a lot of
American.
people who ain't ratchet are attracted to ratchetness, dog.
He don't
I
look
went through a
American. That's
phase
what
when
I'm
I was
saying.
attracted to ratchetness.
If he was American, for him to be attracted to ratchetness, that means he's Americanized. He don't look Americanized.
I went through a little phase where I was attracted to ratchet chicks. I still was on my natural hair shit though.
How many African men do you know trying to get a woman in the States and then teach them African culture? They already know. Most African men already know that's a lost cause.
He better hope he picks this chick right here though, because she is bad.
Love children, so I definitely want to have more children. I think with the economy, I think like 3 kind of makes more sense.
What?
I think this show is cat.
Yo, she talking about the economy. You don't want to have no 3 kids in this economy. Are you crazy?
Man, listen, you got a whole city burning. You got wars and shit all over the place, and these fools online talking about where they want to be taking it on a date. You better be getting motherfucking groceries in 6 months to a year worth of food. Y'all motherfuckers out here in La La Land. We've been told y'all La La Land closed. And y'all out here playing fucking pop the balloon, and the rest of the world is in fucking chaos.
Yo, this is the whole world. When I talk to people about what's going on, they don't even want to hear that shit. They change the
Dumbass
subject.
niggas. They listen. They gonna play
But
games all
I'm
the way to
open to being as free.
Right.
fruitful as we can be. As far as
she looked like Nia Long a little bit, and she got gosh, she got the light brown eye. This chick is official. Damn. She is
learning a different culture in a different place, I would absolutely love that. I mean, my son does have his passport as well, and so I definitely would want to expose him to different cultures. We are studying that right now, so it would just make sense. Yeah.
You say you're studying
Different cultures. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
just different
studying
cultures.
different
Got it.
cultures. Yeah.
Okay. And now, Eric, do you have family back home too? Is that why you want
Oh
to
yeah,
get back there?
My mom's back home, and my siblings on my mom's side, most of them live there. I've got some who live in London, but the rest of my family mostly live back in Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, let's hit him with the next question.
All right.
It's super bad.
Third
John,
question I have for you is.
Like super duper.
This one's a math question, but it's very simple math. Very simple math. It is, what is 2 plus 2 times 2?
8. I've been going first this whole time. Can you skip?
Yeah, whoever already has the response.
6.
8. What the?
You do the 2 times 2, 2, 4, then a 2 plus the 4 plus the 2, that's 6.
Okay,
so that was.
Wait a minute. Am I wrong? Am I stupid? She said 6.
Whoever already has the response.
6.
I've been going first this whole time. Can you?
This one's a math question, but it's very simple math. Very simple math. It is, what is 2 plus 2 times 2?
8.
I've been going first this whole time. Can you skip?
Yeah, whoever already.
Wait a minute. See, listen, right? I'm high as hell, yo. I'm on my 6th Dutch in this stream.
I mean, that was a great question because a lot of people be having a lot of shit to say, but when you don't know basic arithmetic, that would indicate that you need to.
Yo, why you so low, yo?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, ain't nothing you can do about that. But
I'm choosing to be low.
I just want to make sure. Before I even hit play on this video, I want to make sure I ain't crazy, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, right?
Yes.
That's simple. I'm not crazy.
But
why are they stuttering and hesitating?
Because this is a good question because, like I was saying, I don't know if you can hear me, but what I'm saying is, if a lot of people have a lot of shit to say, a lot of things to argue and nitpick about, but when you don't understand basic arithmetic, then that would indicate that you should listen more than you talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, these chicks are paying bills. They're grown.
So if I'm trying to find a wife, and my wife doesn't know basic arithmetic, right? Basic mathematics, then I probably shouldn't select her as my wife. But if that's the case, then I should be leading the way in terms of academia, and you shouldn't be challenging me on shit that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yo,
you don't even know how to do basic addition and multiplication. So
you know what? I'm gonna throw them a bone because I was about to roast them, but I'm not. I think they're hesitating because the question is just so ridiculous. Like they all know the answer. All these chicks know. These chicks know math. They pay bills and they got kids. They gotta teach us. These chicks know math. I think they're just hesitating because the question caught them off guard. These chicks are not that stupid that they can't figure that out. There's no way.
How you paying bills and teaching your kids? They kids go to school and everything is on a smartphone calculator already mapped out for them. That
ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying like there's no way in hell that these chicks don't know the answer to that question. They all know it. It's just caught them off guard. There's no way these chicks are that stupid. It's impossible. And I'm not going to even. I think that, but the thing that bothers me is I heard a couple. Hang on. The thing that bothers me is I heard a couple of them say 6.
Man,
didn't you hear it?
It is that possible, man.
Did you hear that though?
People can't even remember phone numbers.
Yo, did you hear them say 6 though? A couple of them.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
That's bothering me, dog. There's no way.
They don't know that. They got to sit and think for a minute.
They got caught off guard, yo. This is impossible.
Listen, you dealing with people right here that don't have to use academia.
Nah, listen, I gotta listen to this.
They got jobs. They got jobs because they.
I gotta listen to this.
They don't have to have funk. They don't have to have logical thoughts.
Let's just listen to it real carefully.
All day.
Let's just listen to it real carefully and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Because maybe they're kidding around or something. There's no fucking
plus
way.
2 times 2.
I've been going first this whole time. Can you skip?
Yeah, whoever already has the response.
6. You do the 2 times 2, 2, 4, then the 2 plus the 4 plus the 2. That's 6.
Okay,
So
that was contestant number 2.
No, that was Harmony.
That's number 2, Harmony.
Okay. Number 1.
8.
I'll say 6. Yes.
Okay. 3 and 4.
Yo, can we get angry?
I understand it.
I'm angry right now.
It's just like when you said to me.
Let me tell you why I'm angry. Because I'm sitting here and 50% of me is saying that I'm wrong. Like I'm stuck. This is not happening.
But see, we are told that sisters are the most educated group of people in the whole country. So they're saying that they're the most educated, they retain the most knowledge, naturally smarter than their male counterparts. But we got 4 women right here that don't know basic multiplication. So what is the average of that right there?
Yo, I promise you, I did not watch.
We can say 4 out of 5 women don't know basic mathematics, basic pi.
Yeah, try to say that somewhere on YouTube. See how long your channel lasts.
Well, I mean, to put it in
pull that
context,
one off. Let me see you do that.
On this show, we are seeing averages metastasize. If they keep doing this, then the average will keep growing. So right now, the average, as we looking at this, 1 in 5 women know basic mathematics on this show.
No one's given the right answer yet, yo. So hang on to that for a second. Let me finish. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this.
Listen, the guest knows the show. She's intelligent. She's a genius. She put this shit together. She knows that shit.
Yo, that's why I click on videos randomly. When I look them up and find them, I don't watch them. I watch them live. I did not see this, yo. I mean, if I did see it, I still would have picked it to put on the. This is crazy.
When you live in a world like, all right, like you got people arguing about 50-50, right? Let me tell you a story about.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell a quick story about a woman who lived with a man who paid all the bills. So, real quick, man, she met this dude in high school. He been with her ever since. High school sweetheart for real. He paid every bill that they ever had. Anything that they ever had to do with money, he paid it. She didn't know how to pay a bill. She did not know how to pay a bill. And when he died, she lost the house because she didn't know how to pay bills. She didn't know how to manage money. She didn't have to. So when people is telling you like, yeah, I don't want to pay my fair share. They don't want to have responsibilities. So how will you ever understand money mechanics if you don't ever engage money on that level?
Nigga, you would hit the lotto before you would find 4 girls who can't fix that math problem.
Well, then where my money at then?
Shut up. Yo, let me shut the fuck up. I can't, yo, man. I gotta light this nigga up for saying that.
I need to walk.
It's time to teach you a lesson. I'm going outside and wait for you, Geechee. When you come out, I'm gonna whoop your black southern ass.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, man. This is. Let me hit play.
4. You guys are left. Okay, 8. So you said 8. That was contestant number 3. You said 8.
I did the math quick rule. I'll just go with that.
And then 4?
Yeah, I would say 6.
6. Okay.
Yes.
Eric, are you a math guy?
Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry because let me hear the last answer before I get angry.
My dad was a mathematician. I've
Oh,
grown
wow.
up.
That's awesome.
I've grown up being drilled with, but that was my niece's math quiz that I was helping her with, and I just thought that would be a fun question to ask. My apologies for stressing you out.
That was a hit piece right there.
You're trying to get the father-in-law approval with the math, right?
Yeah.
See if we can help Niecy with homework.
That was it.
If I could help you out.
You trying to see if we can help your Niecy with her homework?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just maybe she get the answers.
Okay, so that was a real fourth question.
No, what he's saying
Was
is
that the real?
I was asking you, was that real? Yeah. That was,
this
is. She said, "Can we help your niece with her homework?" I'm like, "Yo, your niece is fucked."
Listen, what he's saying. Listen, that's a hit.
Your niece
right
gonna
there.
be a stripper.
They're not aware. They're not aware of what's happening right there. What he's saying to them is that you're not as smart as my niece. My niece is smarter than y'all. You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't got there yet. It sounds like he's getting there.
That's something that my niece is dealing with these type of math questions. So with that, and obviously all of y'all older than my niece.
Hold, let me hear what he said again. What exactly did he say?
Maybe she get the answers.
yeah. Okay, so that was a real fourth question.
Was that the real?
I was asking you, was that real? Yeah, that was.
Oh, this is my fourth question.
This is now your fourth question. The next one.
Oh, no, I got to be serious then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Question number 4. I don't drink, and I don't. I've never done a single drug. Okay. If I can help you out.
You trying to see if we can help your Niecy with her homework?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, just maybe she get the answers.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a real fourth question.
Was that the real?
I was asking you, was that real? Yeah, that was.
Oh, this is. If I can help you out.
You trying to see if we can help your niece?
Burn up.
3. You said 8.
I
did the math quick rule.
He won't let none of y'all rest.
And then 4?
Yeah, I would say
6. Okay.
What did the third girl
Eric, are you
say?
a math guy?
I missed it.
You guys are left.
Okay, 8.
Yo. Now, were you looking when she said that? Were you looking at the screen when she said that? I'll let her say it again. Look at her face when she gives the correct answer, yo. She isn't even sure about it. And she gives the correct. You know how somebody answers a question, but it sounds like they're asking you when they answer?
Yeah.
Like instead of saying 8, she said 8. Like she's asking you if she's right. Watch her face.
Okay. 8.
Watch her face. Did you see it?
You said 8. That was contestant number 2. You guys are left.
Look.
Okay. 8.
Oh, she wasn't
You said
sure.
8. That was contestant number 3. You said 8.
I did the math quick rule. I'll just go with that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Let me lay up off her for a minute because that could have been something else. That face she just made could have also been, damn, these bitches dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying?
The way she said that, she said it like she wasn't saying. And listen,
or I'm picking up a little bit.
If I'm talking to a woman, right, and I'm talking like how she said, a woman will say to me real quick, "You don't sound like you were sure about that."
You gotta look at her face though. She made a face.
But that's what I'm saying. Even just the cicadas in her voice, even a woman can detect that. But
listen to the cadence. Watch this. The cadence. I heard that. I heard exactly that. I heard that she sounded like she wasn't sure, right? But when I listened to it again, I also heard her being sassy, like 8, like you dumb bitches. Like she made the face like 8, like of course. But then she leaned over like this, like she is now, which makes me think that, you know, she really ain't sure. Yo, this is embarrassing. I'm trying to throw her a bone. I'm gonna listen to it one more time. I'm trying to throw her a bone, y'all. I'm trying hard, man.
Okay, 8.
And she looked at her.
So you said 8. That was contestant number 3. You said 8.
I did the math quick rule.
You trying?
I'll just go with that.
And then 4.
Yeah, I would say 6.
6. Okay.
Wow.
Eric, are you a math guy?
I'm really mad at number 4, right? Because while all this was going on, a minute or so passed by. She had enough time to figure the shit out in her head if she wasn't. Yo. The chick at the end, if she was unsure, she had time to figure the shit out in her head twice, 2 or 3 times. This is fucking crazy.
My dad was a mathematician. I've grown up.
That's awesome.
I've grown up being drilled with, but that was my niece's math quiz that I was helping her with, and I just thought that would be a fun question to ask. My apologies for stressing you out.
You're trying to get the father-in-law approval with the math, right?
Yeah.
See if we can help Niecy with homework.
If I could help you out.
You trying to see if we can help your Niecy with her homework?
Yeah. Just maybe she get the answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a real fourth question.
Was that the real?
I was asking you, was that real? Yeah. That was,
oh, this is my fourth question.
This is now your fourth question. The next one.
Oh, no, I got to be serious now.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yo, the nigga didn't even tell them that they were wrong. Or maybe he's just holding on. He might be just waiting to the end and then like springing on them. We'll see.
Question number 4. I don't drink, and I've never done a single drug in my life, and I don't care if other people do stuff. I'm just curious. Do you partake in any? What's the right way to say it without getting in trouble? Recreational drug taking.
Social drinking.
Social drinking,
like
and any of that stuff.
Okay, we'll start with contestant number 4.
Okay, hi, it's Shantae. I do not partake. I think that for celebratory reasons, which are like rare occasions, I do like wine, but that's where I indulge at.
God damn.
Okay, contestant number 3.
So no, I don't drink. I was kind of like peer pressured into trying to like drink again for like celebrations, but even for that, it's not really too.
Is that weed? Yo, it's kind of. I thought this is coming off kind of natural to me, dog. Is that weed? No. You can see her scalp and the part and everything, or it might be something else.
That don't mean
that looks good, whatever it is.
That don't mean nothing.
It don't. I'm as hell when it comes to weed, fam.
Shit. But see, even if it is natural,
usually if I have to question it, it's probably is.
Even if it is natural, the simple fact that you went out your way to straighten your hair, destroying the protein to make it look like somebody else's hair.
There are black chicks with hair like this though, yo. My daughter's hair is not burnt like that. You know what I mean?
Because they mix.
Yeah, well.
Too interested.
Okay, contestant number 2.
I don't drink either. I just never liked drinking. I came from a household. My parents didn't drink. So never really took on to it.
All right. And contestant number 1.
I'm DQ, never done a drug in my life. And I've had wine before, like during celebrations, and that's about it.
Okay. Eric, we got some good matches for you, huh?
Yeah. That's good.
All right. So that is the end of round 1. Now, typically, I would make you eliminate someone.
Okay.
But before you eliminate someone, I'm going to allow you to take your blindfold off. And you are now going to see the ladies. I know you probably already have your decision made, but we never know. Maybe taking off is going to do something, but go ahead and take it off, and then I'm going to have you eliminate someone.
I just want you to know that oh my goodness, that's
bright.
Jesus Christ.
They should have
okay, wow.
You can take it all the way off.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Oh, no, take your time. Take your time.
Yo, this is hilarious. This nigga's had the blindfolds on so long that the bright lights are blinded him. He can't see shit.
I guess the blindfold really does work. It works. You made sure of it.
By the way, I am also I share the same prescription as like a bat, so I can't see.
You really
without
can't
my...
see them still.
Yeah. So just give me a second.
You don't have contacts in?
No, I do. I got my glasses here.
Glasses.
I
Well,
just
put them on so you can see.
Yeah.
They're ready.
Okay,
They're ready.
Okay. All right.
Yo, if a
Here
man
we go.
Hello.
If a man
Hold up, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
If a man wear contacts, that's some zesty shit. It's a lot of feminine movements that you gotta take to put contacts.
Yo, you mean if a man wears color contacts, right?
Contacts, period.
No, dog. My brother wore contacts. Watch it. My brother wore contact lenses for years, and nobody ever knew he had them.
I'm just saying the process of putting them on is like almost like getting the animal. You're doing some shit that's like not masculine. It make you feel
Yo,
like
you gotta
weird.
peel your eyelid back and be careful as shit and get it right dead center mass. And
It's a lot of bent wrist movements in there. You know what I'm saying?
nah, you gotta tilt your head back. Yo, it look like surgery. I'm telling you, it look crazy. I seen my brother do it 100 times, man. I used to be feeling bad for him, yo.
That would give me further indication why somebody would have a chip on their shoulder. The simple fact that you got to do that shit every day.
Yeah,
I
yo,
would be mad at
whew.
you.
That's like having to have somebody wash your ass for you or something, man. That shit will fuck with your self-esteem a little. This is a smooth looking dude right here, though.
All right, so we heard from.
And he not coming off as zesty as he was in the beginning. Now he's like starting to, you know what I mean? He don't sound like a blade no more.
So 1, 2, 3,
Play.
and 4.
Yeah.
Out of those responses you've heard, which one's responses where you're like, this is really not so much my match, and you are leaning towards eliminating?
They all gave the same.
Don't stare at me.
He's not going to be able to answer that because they all gave the same answers.
I'll be honest.
Except for the kids.
I just hate being on. I love flying and traveling and stuff, but I don't like flying for long distances. That's why the distance thing was important to know.
Okay.
So I would say that maybe. Who was in Florida?
Contestant number 4.
Oh, did you see his face? He knows he fucked up. He knows he fucked. Look at that bad motherfucker, man. I would have said shit. Like
Important to know.
Okay.
So I would say that maybe. Who was in Florida?
Contestant number 4.
It's really not that bad. It was
How many hours?
Yo, listen. And when I know how to read a room, dog. I'm telling you. Remember, I hustled in the Eagle Bar. Yo, she was disappointed, and he was disappointed at the same time, right? And when that happened, the other 3 chicks just had a look on their face like it was over for them, right? I bet you these 2 end up hooking up anyway. Watch.
It was only, well, with a 1 hour layover.
Oh, you had to have a layover as well.
It was just
Not
one.
always.
It was
Okay.
just one layover. I chose.
So what you
an
gonna do?
airline with a layover because it was more
you gonna
cost
do?
effective.
Yeah, and then
But-
sorry, may I ask where I just want to remember where the other ones were from.
You were from Ohio?
Ohio.
Yeah, I can be wherever you are, though.
Ohio. Where is Ohio?
It's like the Midwest, basically.
Midwest.
Sorry, the Midwest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And she was from
And-
I'm in Baltimore. Yeah, I'm in Baltimore, Maryland.
Maryland.
But I came all this way to see you. So,
Yes, you did.
Yo, they fighting for you, dog.
I think Maryland is farther though.
Oh, she threw her under the bus. The pretty joint in the orange
You
threw
don't
the
want
thick
no-
joint under the bus. She was like, Maryland is far. Yo, they are caping for this cat. This cat should feel like a king right now.
Listen,
Yo,
Ohio.
listen, and watch this. If he's in
Ohio
Africa,
and
right?
Maryland,
If he's in Africa,
definitely don't want that.
if he's in Africa, they're all equally far away from him. That's far as shit, no matter what. I don't know where he is, though. I don't know if he's in Africa. I heard him say his parents. So he might be in the U.S. somewhere. We might be able to find out. Let me see.
It's quite far.
I
But he
am
don't
not the
want- you don't
geography
want
queen.
no-
Well, that's all.
You don't
What's the
want no
farthest?
Midwest.
Can I get some help from anyone? No. Okay.
No,
All right.
Eric,
Well,
go
I
ahead.
would just say, yeah. I think Maryland is the farthest.
Okay.
So I would, unfortunately, have to.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so
Okay, so
sorry.
we're eliminating
Okay.
contestant number 2 because Maryland is a little bit further.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, let me have you come on up in the middle here. Capri, be nice.
Bye, baby.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much for
Why she a little overweight?
being
She's a little overweight.
Hey.
It is what it is. She was
So
still
we just
cute.
eliminated contestant number 2, and we are now left with 1, 3, and 4. So our next round, let's go ahead and get right into those questions.
No, I got a question, right? Would I be a piece of shit if I just said I made my choice already? and I just cut the show short. Would that be inappropriate? Because I'm telling you right now, if I was sitting there, I would have picked number 3, and this show would have been over a long time ago. Number 4, I mean. This show would have been 1 minute long.
I have a lot of possible questions, but I'm just gonna pick the ones that I think are the most relevant to me.
Okay, sounds good.
Right now. So, as an artist, you know, I like to connect to other people who are artists in general, and I would be curious to know if you have any artistic talent, and when was the last time you exercised your artistic talent?
Okay, let's start with contestant number 3.
So I actually really like fashion, and so I'm a self-taught seamstress. But I also like to paint. I play the clarinet.
Okay.
I haven't played the clarinet in a while, but I really love like fine arts.
Okay.
Do you draw?
So no, I don't draw, but I like to paint.
Paint?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good?
I think so. I really hate judging myself. I don't know how to.
It's not a judgment of yourself. I'm just curious. Like if you try at all, you know.
So I actually have done photography, and I've been judged on my photography. So I can say that I'm a good photographer.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
I like photography.
Nice. And now let's hear from contestant number 1.
Hi, I'm DQ. Actually, what's so funny is my first talent was me drawing. And as a kid, I used to draw pictures and sell it to my neighbors. And so that was like the first thing that I loved to do. And then I got into dancing and singing. Please don't ask me to sing. But dancing has been like my passion for many years. I was a professional cheerleader as well in Atlanta. And so that's like my joy. And so I'm very artsy
I
type
want
of
to see her
person.
stand up
I
and see
love
if she's
doing
built.
all types of things. Like
just curious. I want to see her stand up and see if she's built like she's danced recently. Her body looked pretty tight, but dancers are toned.
even like taking pictures. I have a Canon. I do photo shoots and photography, videography. I've done it literally all because I'm very creative.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Okay, and our last lady, contestant number 4.
Hi, it's
Hello.
So I am an artist myself.
Wife.
My favorite is writing. I love to write. It's always been a dream of mine to like do like a gallery showing called Shantae's Art Perspective. And it would be like
I really think she's freestyling right now. I think she just wants to get him.
It would be like different
I ain't mad at her though.
types of art. A collection of different types of art. So like each section would have its own little perspective. So I do like to draw, writing, and I do a little bit of content creating. I do the content creating pretty much every day. I'm aspiring to be a content creator. And I do that pretty much every day. So I like to I like to try new things and put it on camera as I'm trying it. So I usually try new things every day. So I tried something today. Today was the last time I did content creating. I am in college, so I just recently did some essays where I was able to write. And then painting, I haven't done in a while, so that one hasn't been so recent.
Too much.
Okay.
But I have art.
So they're all pretty artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Our next question.
All right. Next question. All right. This one is a hypothetical scenario.
Here we go.
Arlette, stop judging me. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm curious about how you would handle this hypothetical scenario. So you're at the beach with your daughter and your niece when you hear a scream. You turn around to find them stuck in a current. You are the only one who can save them, but you can only save one at a time. Your niece is not a great swimmer and cannot hang on much longer. Your daughter swims well, but she has a 50% chance of holding on long enough for you to come back. Who do you save first?
Why? I like this because it's hardcore. This is a hardcore riddle test question or whatever you want to call it. Hardcore. I like it. I don't know if this was the setting for that. This is a tough one. He really put them in he boxed them in the corner. Woo. I'm dealing with time. I want to see who he picks. I'm going to fast forward through this. Did he go home with nothing? Oh, let me see.
I like being out in the
So he
mountains.
ended up with her.
Every morning I go on a 3-mile run
wow.
that ends in somewhere in the mountains.
Gotta see why he didn't pick her though. Let me see.
Works with my schedule. It works with his schedule. And
let me see.
Process that you have.
Then let's go ahead and hear from contestant number 4.
Hi. What I wanted to be. Sorry. What I wanted to be when I was younger was a fashion designer.
I want to find out how you got eliminated.
I just like
I don't care about all that.
5 minutes with each of these ladies individually. You guys have a conversation, get to know each other. They could ask you some questions, whatever it is that they want to know. So it'd be kind of like a little mini date sesh.
I like it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with contestant 3 first. Contestant 4, if you want to come with me, we'll give you guys some time.
So it's down to 2, and he's going to spend a few minutes with each one of them and then make his choice. I'm glad I froze it right here. This chick is beyond bad.
We're gonna walk
Damn,
up.
how hard could that be? This show would have been 1 fucking minute. They would have been so mad at me because I would have wasted everybody's time.
And very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
Can you remind me which number is which?
So contestant number 3 and contestant number 4.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that
She even has, she has the complete package. She even has the posture. And she got that sexy little underbite too. This is a bad.
I have to eliminate contestant number 3.
Okay.
Because in conversation, you could tell that she was a bit nervous and she was making some eye contact, but kind of looking away.
Okay.
And
you're a liar. You picked contestant number 4 for the same reason I did. I'm not even watching the rest of this shit. That's the end of the show, man. I'm special. I saw the real Jesus. I saw the woman that had the most kids ever. And I watched the woman of my dreams walk off with an African. I am out. Whew, tired, y'all.
I'd like to begin with a fact. Whether in a small town like McAllen in the Rio Grande, or in Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles, it is business. Big business.
Raccoon.
Fuck! All of you!
I love that outro. Oh my God.